All right, we are live. Hello, hello, everyone. Ditto and Ice, thank you for coming by, my dudes. I've got the lovely Bunny Oni Kana with me today. If you'd like to say hello.
Oh, hi.
We're going to be starting up our playthrough of Yakuza Like a Dragon, also known as Yakuza 7, or I guess going forward, the series will now be known as the Like a Dragon franchise. The Japanese subtitle, just for reference, because like all the Yakuza games do typically have a subtitle, is not on Wikipedia, which is annoying. Imagine if I like prepared before like going live. That'd be amazing. We did all this stuff beforehand, and then I thought like, hey, I should talk about what the Japanese subtitle for this game thing is.
Imagine preparing. Could it be me, Brian?
Like a Dragon 7, Whereabouts of Light and Darkness is the Japanese title. So we'll see what that refers to as we play through the story. We've done some initial prep to make sure everything runs nice and smooth, even when screen sharing. So Kana can see the game footage with less delay and without having to hear himself on stream. Remember, kids, real Yakuza use a gamepad. Yakuza, whatever. Yakuza.
Too bad I am evil. Wahahaha.
I mean, to be fair, Ice, there is literally a subreddit called r/murderbuns, which is just rabbits giving evil glares to people. Oh, hell yeah.
Totally not where I thought that was going.
There's also Banicula, if we want to take a trip down memory lane. Of course I do, Ditto. Yeah, so I think we're pretty much good for settings. We do have it turned up to ultra. If we run into performance issues, we will bump it down to high. There's technically one setting that we don't have maxed out, which is geometric quality. But it's a little weird about saving settings, so I'm not going to worry about that. We've got things good as they are. Brightness is what it is. I wish I could make the image on the right more visible, but the problem is if we go darker one more time, then the image on the left becomes very difficult to see, and it wants the images to be easy to see. So we're gonna go with this and hope everything is good. I did redeem some DLC. I'm not exactly sure what this is for, but this is a just a consumable first aid item we can use for having something purchased. And the Japanese title of the franchise is Ryu ga Gotoku, hence Like a Dragon. This is a work of fiction. There will be many resemblances, but none of them are real. Chapter 1, Light and Shadow.
Oh my god, I feel like my model is like a little bit more spastic than before.
You know what? Let's not worry about it.
Have I waited for this day? I know you can't have forgotten my face. Do not pretend otherwise. Iamon was the name of the courtier you murdered in Suruga. That man was my father.
You don't mean you're that girl from before?
I'm not that girl anymore. I am a vagrant on a quest for vengeance. Do you know how many times I've awoken in the night, having dreamt of drawing this dagger? Today, finally, my blade will have its due!
Quiet! Men, have your way with her! You actually believe I would ever let myself be cut down by a mere woman? I will teach you your place. For I am none other than the fearsome Ginji the Slasher, the legendary terror of Edo!
You fool of a man. Ginji the Slasher is none other than I. Did you see that? Father.
I always thought the beginning of this game was so interesting. It's not often you are gonna play a game that starts with a geisha performance. Exactly, did a bravissimo. I did not even acknowledge the pronunciation of vagrant. I'll have to go back and watch that. So we are going to talk over cutscenes because there's going to be a lot of dead air potentially, but we're going to try not to talk over characters talking.
Masumi! Did you finish cutting that confetti?
No. Not yet.
Then what are you sitting around for? We leave for Osaka in the morning. Look at you. You got the audience to its feet and suddenly you think you're a star? This kind of money is nothing, so don't let it go to your head. You ungrateful little brat. Don't you look at me like that. I can't believe this is how you treat your mother. I ought to make the next cut even deeper. And this time, not even your makeup will hide it.
Yoko! Stop it!
Don't you dare try to order me around, Toshio. Who do you think keeps this whole damn show running?
Now, a child star being abused,
Tora-chan.
that's very relatable to
Shall we go to Motomachi tonight?
North American
Are
audiences.
you sure?
Who cares about all this?
Not gonna lie, wanna beat her ass.
Are you okay, Masumi? Don't worry about the confetti. Let me give you a hand. I should have time to finish it in the truck tomorrow. I may never be an award-winning actor, but I've always been a masterful confetti cutter. Every actor needs a backup plan. What do you say we hit the town tonight? See the sights of Yokohama. Just the two of us. Come on.
Okay.
Aww.
Yeah, no, the beginning of this is super solid. Like already we're getting like two wholesome dudes.
So, Masumi, did you say goodbye to all your friends in Yokohama?
I don't have any friends. What's the point if you switch schools every month?
Come on,
don't be like that. You know, when I was your age, my parents wouldn't even let me go to school.
Two wholesome dudes and the worst woman.
Hey, why don't we treat ourselves today? I know. How about Peking duck, the king of Chinese food? Ah, the duck is dried in the sun, then roasted, and the skin comes out so crispy and delicious, you'll love it.
If it's the king of Chinese food, it must be expensive.
Don't you worry about that. Indulging ourselves for one night won't break the bank.
Believe it or not, this is very important to the plot.
I believe you. A curb stomp that bitch. Sorry.
That food looks amazing, though.
Whoa, Masumi. You're going to get full if you keep eating those, you know. Remember, these appetizers are just the bit players. The main course has yet to take the stage.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to the bathroom before the star gets here.
To be fair, it's hard to blame him. Like, Asian appetizers are like the best.
No, I'm hungry now.
That's not what I ordered. Sometimes the Peking duck bites back. Damn.
No.
Dad?
What? What?
Dad?
See who can recognize this voice actor. The biggest of kids, ditto.
Here we are, the last day of the 20th century.
Masumi Arakawa, patriarch of the Arakawa family, a Tojo clan subsidiary.
And all I can think about is what I want for lunch. Hey, Ichi.
I sent Ichi out to do collections.
Joe Sawashiro, captain of the Arakawa family, a Tojo clan subsidiary.
On New Year's Eve?
If there's money on the streets and there's work to be done. Yakuza don't get holidays in Kamurocho. Life's a bitch, then you die.
Very true. Kamurocho being the standard city most of the Yakuza games are set in.
Stop, Ushio, you piece of shit!
Oh. Yes.
What?
Right
Get
after me.
caught? Get fucked, you cum stain!
Dialogue! Peek. Chasing targets, chasing down thugs. Ah, the thrill of the chase. Navigate the city without bumping into obstacles by pressing the displayed inputs to catch up with your target. The distance gauge tracks how far away the target needs to get before you lose them.
Wait up!
Leave me alone!
So this was a mechanic that was a much bigger deal back starting from Yakuza 4, I believe. Where it happened somewhat frequently throughout that game.
Leave me alone!
But now it's just kind of here to be like,
Where you go?
this feels familiar, but it's not going to be a mainstay feature of the game.
Fucking hands!
Don't worry, it's fine. This happens when loading cutscenes sometimes.
Looks like I shook him off.
stuck the landing.
Ushio, pal, I know you're not an idiot. Why did you think you'd get away with hawking this?
There's nothing illegal about selling animal fuck videos. Believe me, it's educational.
Oh, I believe you. The problem is you were calling it uncensored porn and selling it to dumb, horny kids.
Come on, Ichiban, do me a solid. Remember all the good times we had in middle school? And let's be real, it's not like this is hurting the Yakuza's bottom line.
Actually, it is. Big time. Kids these days are entitled, man. They'll come bitching to the Arakawa family about porn scammers on our turf. We can't have that kind of shit staining our good name. So come on, cough up the cash you squeeze out of them. Did you forget who you're dealing with?
Of course not. Just some Yakuza street trash who's gotta learn when to quit! You picked the wrong fight.
Choices.
Man, the Baldur's Gate 3 live stream just happened, and somebody's already trying to sell recordings of it.
Listen.
Choosing commands. During battle, you will select which actions to take using the commands menu in the bottom left corner of the screen. Select the attack command to attack with a weapon on hand. Give that a shot.
Cool. That all you got?
Yeah.
Opportune strikes. If you can select attack again before a fallen enemy gets back up, a regular attack will change into a powerful opportune strike. Opportune strikes really dish out the pain, so take every chance you can get. So basically, he's on the ground, so we get a stomp instead that does a guaranteed crit.
Cool.
Using items. The red gauge at the bottom right is your energy or HP, health points. If Kasuga's HP reaches 0, it's game over. HP can be recovered by using items. Why not take this opportunity to take a bite of your onigiri now? Any flavor will do. Also, hope anyone listening caught the out-of-place sample of Gangnam Style for some reason. Alright, so we got some salmon, onigiri, seaweed, and tuna. Right now, all these recover 50 HP. And then we've got our legendary first aid kit. Once belonging to a legendary idol, revolves a fallen ally with full HP. We're not going to use that. Let's just have some salmon.
Let's rock. Yeah.
Defend. Select guard for Kasuga to defend himself until his next turn. This will decrease the damage you take and protect you against both bleeding and stun. If you know the enemy's next attack will be a powerful one, it might be best to put your guard up. Just a thought.
I got this.
Get some!
Cool.
Defeat Ushio. That's it for the tutorial. Time to teach Ushio a lesson. Oh, and one last thing. If there's ever anything like a bicycle or a street sign near an enemy, a normal attack will change into a weapon attack, leading one to use, or in some cases kick, the nearby object to unleash some serious hurt. I don't think that's going to happen in this fight.
Beat his head.
Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you are having a good day. What were you streaming? Give me a sec to give you a shout out here. Or somebody is super on the ball. Thank you. Yeah, what were you streaming? I hope you had a good time, whatever it was you were playing. We are doing Yakuza Like a Dragon. I don't quite know your kind of audience, so just a fair warning. There will be some naughty language and like a little bit of blood and violence. So just a fair warning to those who have an aversion to that sort of thing.
Nice.
Ichiban Kasuga of the Arakawa family, a Tojo clan subsidiary.
Ichiban Aniki, you okay?
Mitsuo Yasamura.
Oh, hell yeah. Check this out, man.
Whoa, payday! That guy was pretty fucking loaded.
Yeah, he was always coming up with crazy business schemes back in the day.
Well, some of them must have worked. The cash you got there might hit our quota today all by itself.
What are you talking about? We're gonna give this all back to those kids.
After all the work we did to get it, man?
Yeah, dude.
Hold up. You want me to track down every single kid this guy shafted? For real?
Yes, for real. What part of this is hard to understand?
Nothing. I get it.
Just to respond to your comments while they're relevant, Fortnite's a good time. Again, hope you had a good time playing it. We just started. I've played through Yakuza Like a Dragon before, but my boyfriend Kana here, his buddy Comet Archer has wanted him to experience the vibes of a Yakuza game. So this is both a good excuse for me to play through this on stream and introduce it to him. Leading up to Yakuza 8 or Like a Dragon 8 coming out next year, early 2024. So really excited for that. But yeah, by all means, you're welcome to hang out. But if you need to get something to eat or drink or get some rest, by all means. But yeah, we're just gonna. There's a lot of cutscenes at the beginning of this, so not gonna be able to talk as much as I normally would while blabbing about games and whatnot. Personally, I'm a huge fan of this one. This one's my favorite by far. I haven't actually played through any of the action RPG ones myself, but I have watched several playthroughs start to finish of them. So this is my personal recommendation, but really just comes down to whether you want a turn-based RPG or something that's more action-packed. And both of them are quality games, and these are some of the best games, period. Also, since the game is paused anyway, I thought I would just point out that the fellow voicing our buddy here is actually the YouTuber ProZD, otherwise known as Sunwon Cho. So it's cool to hear him in video games nowadays. That was kind of the talk of the town when this game first came out. Ooh, tabletop. Sounds fun. Yeah, enjoy your lurk. And have a good night when you get along to that. All right, back to the game.
Fuck. Yeah, look at this real quick. How bad is it? Fucker got me with his brass knuckles.
Yeah, you've got a good-sized lump there, dude.
No, you idiot. I mean my hair. I just got it done. And it was looking real fresh, too. I can't believe this shit, stupid Ushio.
Let me see if I can fix it. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. You just gotta, you know...
Don't touch it. I pay good money for this shit.
That is totally me when I get my hair done.
Damn, I choked. I took a bunch of hits to the face.
You're always getting pummeled there. I think you like it.
You calling me a masochist?
Hell yeah. You always let him get some punches in, even when you could wipe the floor with him. I know how you fight hard when you wanna.
Guess I do let him do that.
Pretty masochist, if you ask me. Unless you're training to become a pro wrestler or something.
Sorry to pause the game again. I just thought I would also, hi Jiggy. Thanks for coming by, man. I thought I would stick you a quick message here.
I totally muted myself again. We won't talk about it. Hey, Jiggy!
It's fine. There. So I've just pinned that. So if anyone comes in and says some messages, I won't be feeling quite as guilty. Because there's only so much I can do with like eyebrow gestures to be like, yes, I see chat. Like, yes, chat, yum, yum. When characters are talking on screen.
I've kind of been like responding to them so
Yeah,
that you can.
I've been appreciating that, but like even though you're collaborating with me, I think it's still not the greatest look if the main streamer is not responding. So just covering all the bases, but I appreciate you for being active in the chat there. The problem is if I do tab out of the game, it mutes the audio, so I can't do that. So I have to pause if I want to respond to anything. Oh, no, don't skip. All right. Are we good to continue?
I'm good.
All right.
Okay, fine. I guess I can see how it comes across that way. That ain't it. I'm just doing, you know, what a hero would do.
A hero?
Sure. I pretend I'm a hero when I fight. So what? When it's time to throw down, my brain just starts thinking in Dragon Quest terms.
Ugh, again with the Dragon Quest? What's so great about it?
Everything. It's an epic and dangerous journey, and that's exactly how I see real life.
You do know you're a freaking Yakuza, right? If even one guy gets a lucky hit and it's all over for you. You realize that, dude? How many times has Captain Sawashiro told you that?
I kill a guy over something as stupid as collections, that's when it's all over. Look, I like this life with Arakawa-san, the captain, and even your dumbass. I'm not gonna do anything to ruin that. Truth is, I never want to be at rock bottom again.
Again? So, rock bottom was when you were cooped up in that Soapland office playing non-stop Dragon Quest?
Wouldn't be the man I am today without it. A cool guy, full of the bravery those games showed me. And what they didn't, Arakawa-san did.
That's where you get all this hero crap, huh? Maybe I should give this gamer shit a chance.
Do it, man. But first, let's give that money back to the kids who got scammed.
Oh, right. Well, time to give those kids some refunds.
Thanks. Hit me up at the SIG shop when you're done.
Sure.
Hey, Ichi!
Old man Takeo, how the heck are ya?
Good, good. Hey, did you know Mama Michio is looking for you? She wanted you to swing by.
What'd she need with me?
No clue. I'm just the messenger.
What's she gotten herself into now? Duty calls.
So I'm pretty sure this initial prologue sequence here is set in the 90s, hence the reference to literally Dragon Quest for the NES or the Famicom. I suppose it would be in Japan. And also some of the lingo that they're using seems very appropriate to the time period. You know, as Yakuza, we're going to be interacting with a lot of you know, different people doing stuff like below the table, like bar owners and peddlers of you know, stuff like erotic videos, and they did mention Soapland for those not in the know. So prostitution is illegal in Japan, but you can go to these massage parlors where they will perform massages on you with soap, and if anything else happens in the room, I mean, who's to know? So that's the kind of business that they were referring to just there when they were talking about him being stuck in a Soapland office, just playing nothing but Dragon Quest, aka rock bottom. I just want to take a moment to just highlight like how good this game looks. Nothing here is based on like actual locations. This is based on a real place in Japan, a district known as Kabukicho, hence the name Kamurocho. But for the most part, most of these businesses are not real. They will be similar to actual, like, real life kind of displays. Like in actual Kabukicho, there's like a parking lot up here that usually has signs of various like idols and actors and like boy bands and whatnot. And you know, we've got some real people here. Some of these might be real ads for all I know. There will be some like actual items that we can get that are real beverages. But Like a Dragon 7, for whatever reason, does not have quite as many name brands as they used to. But there will definitely be some. Also, just give me 1 second. There is, there's like a first-person toggle somewhere. There we go. So if you want to get that real, like, immersive experience of, you know, traveling around the Japanese streets, you can, you know, click the left stick and you get a first-person view. And that's also kind of a vibe, honestly. Very cool. Nice, thank you for the gift sub. Again, man. Been on point with that this weekend. I'm feeling a little spoiled, honestly. I mean, yeah, that's kind of Asia, right? I don't know if that's something that's changed as the years have gone on, but how we do, or how they do. Yeah, thank you, man.
Hey there, Ichi! You kept me waiting. Have a drink with me, will ya? It's New Year's Eve.
Wait, please don't tell me you were just looking for a drinking buddy.
What? You were the only guy I knew who wouldn't have anywhere else to be on New Year's.
You serious? I'm out here busting my ass, making collections.
Oh, well, look at you. So big and important.
At least I'm not drunk.
Hey, I've been drinking since before you were a twinkle in your dad's eye. And look at me now. Still gorgeous.
Okay.
Beautiful. Should we help out or scold sternly? This is your call, Kana.
Oh, well, of course I will help out.
All right.
I mean, she is gorgeous.
Clearly. That's also true, Ice.
Your liver probably ain't so gorgeous. You keep it up, and your only
Dad.
chance gonna be when they wash your grave.
I'm sorry, honey. I do appreciate it.
Well, thankfully her liver's not what's working the counter, so. Kasuga's personality. His personality may improve depending on his actions. These traits represent Kasuga as a person, and refining them will earn him a slew of perks and bonuses, such as unlocking new features or characters to talk to. Thankfully, there is no calendar system like the Persona franchise. We do not have to worry about our actions too severely. There will always be mini games that we can play to permanently upgrade these later in the game. And eventually it is guaranteed you will max all this stuff out. There's nothing missable as far as I remember. That's a really good one, Ice. The following are the 6 traits of Kasuga's personality: passion, confidence, charisma, kindness, intellect, and style. Try out all different kinds of activities to make Kasuga the very best man he can be.
You're back!
Why'd you do me like that? Michio was just drunk off her ass.
You're surprised? I haven't seen her sober in 20 years. Her and this town are just going to hell. Heck, there's some trouble at Shangri-La right now.
Huh? What happened?
I don't know the details, but you know how soaplands are. Yeah, maybe a customer got uppity with one of the girls. You ought to go check.
Damn it!
So, because these games reuse the same setting, the map, for the most part, apart from businesses that swap out from time to time, are the same. So Shangri-La has been a establishment in most of these games, and is the soap land that Ichiban was referring to earlier. I think the answer to that, Ice, is very carefully.
I feel like she just hasn't sobered up from each day for the last 20 years. She's just been constantly intoxicated.
I was gonna joke about that. She said that she's been drinking since the day he was born. I'm like, yeah, and you haven't stopped, have you? I don't think you've sobered up since.
There has been no sobering.
Just constantly keeping that going. But we do have our first name brand, Boss Coffee. There it is. The Boss. And Boss Black.
Can I be the boss?
You certainly can. I'm down to take turns.
Yay.
And okay, I need to get this out because I'm going to make this reference at some point. I may as well explain this. Again, Sprout-wise, since you're here, I'm going to apologize in advance. I don't yet have a feel for your sense of humor, but CC Lemon is a lemon-flavored vitamin drink. There was a thing that happened last year, I believe, where in Japan there was a Astolfo cosplayer from the Fate Stay Night franchise who was uploading some NSFW pictures of themselves to Twitter. And they uploaded a picture of them comparing their own personal size down below to a can of Monster and to a bottle of CC Lemon. So considering that realization, in my head, ever since then, I have been making the joke that the CC in CC Lemon doesn't stand for vitamin C. No, it stands for cock comparison lemon. That's the joke. Moving on. I'll let you unpack that for a sec.
So let's do that comparison.
The toilet's all clogged up and we can't find a plunger anywhere.
A plunger?
Yeah, that thing you use when there's shit stuck in the pipes.
Yeah, I know what it is, but come on! We're Yakuza, not your handyman!
Well, excuse me. I suppose it wasn't me who cleaned you up every time you shit yourself.
I was a baby!
Oh, you had accidents until 5th grade!
One time! And my stomach was killing me that day!
Guess I should get the damn plunger. Maybe the old lady at the smoke shop's got one.
You better get that plunger.
That's just how my brain works sometimes, Sprout-wise. So I always feel a need to justify my sense of humor. Oh, there's a Sega Sammy ad. Yeah, because like there are a lot of people who they'll watch my streams and they'll be like, oh yeah, guy's got a sense of humor, but for the most part I don't make too many flirtatious jokes on stream. That's not quite my typical vibe, but that doesn't mean that isn't where my mind goes.
Yeah, that's where my mind goes.
Damn, so many people out right now. Let's find a less crowded path. The Sea Otter Shot Bar. If I'm ever like running to a point and I'm like spinning the camera around and just kind of like idling around like this, because I'm looking at the signs because they're so interesting. And you can totally physics your way around things. Come on, you gotta pay your taxes. What? Tax? New Year's Eve tax, buddy. I mean, cigs and beer have a luxury tax on them, don't they? So good times on New Year's Eve cost a little extra, too. Why would I pay that to you, then? Just get out your goddamn wallet. That's the lamest shit I've ever heard.
Yo.
Get out of here, you little punks. Huh? Who the hell are you? I was just cruising by. It's New Year's. Can't you just let people chill tonight? Sorry, but we're open for business on the holidays. So if you want to mess with our business, we'll just have to bust up yours. Ooh, pretty scary. But lowlifes like you give Kamurocho a bad name. I'm not about to stand for that. Get off your fucking high horse. Fuck it, let's kill this guy. You're not gonna let this random stranger give us our wallet? I'll kill you! Menacing men.
Cool.
Alright, now here's the good stuff. Special inputs, special skills and inputs. Select skills to unleash your special attacks. There are 3 types of skills: attack, recovery, and support. On-screen prompts may appear during attack skills, which offer opportunities to deal extra damage by pressing square repeatedly or pressing triangle at the right time. Skills cost MP, mental points, to activate, and your current MP can be seen as a green gauge at the bottom right. Keep an eye on it. So our first skill is Tenacious Fist. Power is light. It's going to be a square button input. Casca puts all his energy into a single punch that may leave the enemy stunned.
Come on now. Check this out. Let's go. Yeah.
Perfect Guard. Press circle in time with the enemy's attack to perform a perfect guard and decrease damage taken. You can perform a perfect guard anytime Kasuga is standing. Much like the guard command, a perfect guard will also defend against the bleeding and stun status effects. So strive for perfection. So if you ever get stabbed with like a knife or something, there will be a red glowing line that goes across your character. Those attack types have a chance of causing us to bleed. I forget what the status does. We will find out soon, I am sure. But some of the mash inputs can actually be quite intense in terms of their requirements. If I'm not mistaken. And much like playing a Souls game, sometimes the normal attacks that enemies have will have a bit of a wind-up, and those can kind of psych you out. So I missed that first one, but I got the second punch.
Come on now. Check this out.
Maybe I'm mistaken about the mash inputs. I feel like there was an option to like mash harder to get an even higher multiplier. But I could be misremembering.
Come on now. Check this out.
Might just be a question of you get the bonus or you don't. Also, I love this animation. Yeah! It's just violently vibrating on the spot. I didn't even get around to reading the second half of that statement. There'll be a lot more questionable stuff later on. Damn it! You're dead the next time I see you. Thank you. No sweat, buddy. For real, Kamurocho's more dangerous than usual on New Year's. Everyone's drunk and waving their cash around. It's easy pickings out here tonight, so be careful, okay?
Hi.
I will. Thank you very much. Guess I better get that damn plunger from the lady at the cigarette shop. Yeah, as I've said before, there's something immediately way more fun about any battle system that introduces, like, in-battle mechanics to time, perfect guards and, mashing buttons and timing inputs to perform more damage for your skills. We love your smile. Smile Burger. Tobacco department.
A toilet plunger?
Yeah. If you have one, could you run into Shangri-La?
Just buy one for them. They raised you for crying out loud. A man your age should be sending money to his family anyway.
You think I can afford that? I'm barely scraping by as is.
Well, then you need to leave that sorry Arakawa family and join a family with some real push, kid. Sure, you'd be their gopher for a while, but that'd still be better than how you're living now, right?
You're an idiot. I swore an oath to Arakawa-san, and I never abandoned him.
Aren't you an obedient little dog? Hey, I heard something real cute about you. You're babysitting Arakawa's kid? Ha! Ichi the nanny!
Hey, look, the young master's the same age as me. He's not a kid.
Young master? What is this, the 18th century?
Besides, I'm not babysitting him. I'm his caretaker. He's been in a wheelchair since he was a toddler, you know?
Ooh, so he needs a big, strong Yakuza at his side every time he wants some fresh air? Arakawa's going soft in his old age. Surprise, surprise.
Hey, try saying one more word about Arakawa and see what happens.
Hey, Aniki.
Yo, did you give those high schoolers their money back?
Yep. Never seen kids happier to see a Yakuza before. It all worked out.
See, they ain't so bad.
Dude, there's no reason to be happy about it. If we don't score big on our next job, the captain's going to kill us.
I know that. What is our next job, anyway?
It's a shakedown. Our Mark borrowed 500K from a loan shark and hasn't paid back a single yen. And apparently, he's immune to Yakuza threats. But we thought we'd give it a shot, so we bought the loan.
Well, let's go, man. The dignity of the Arakawa family is riding on us.
I hope that's not true. Hey, by the way, Captain Sawashiro said to pull out all the stops to get this money back. So we might have to rough him up.
Alright, so where's this clown now?
I hear he hangs out around Public Park 3 a lot. I'll go on ahead and scope it out. Meet me over there, okay?
Alright.
Time to head to Public Park 3. I'm not sure how I feel about a park being referred to as Public Park 3. And yes, Ice, for undubbed like cutscene dialogue. Also, that's a big fucking cone. It's literally as tall as us. It's beautiful. Anyway, for undubbed dialogue in submissions and whatnot, NPC characters, side characters will have voice lines in English, but main playable characters will have Foley and little voice lines in English, but it's all kind of fluff anyway, so it's like whatever.
Oh, Aniki.
Is our guy here?
Sure is. Look over there.
Hey,
That's
Anna, welcome on in.
That dude, huh?
Do you know him?
Forget it. Let's go.
Thank you for coming by.
Hiratsuka-san. Enjoying a little break, are we? Having a smoke while your moocher ass still owes a ton of money? Oh, you think we won't beat you to a pulp? That other family went easy on you, but we won't. The Arakawa family doesn't fuck around. If you don't want to get hurt, get out your wallet. Hey, you think I won't do it?
I can't pay back what I can't pay back. That's all there is to it.
I see you're still just coasting on your size, oh great Hiratsuka.
How'd you know that nickname? Who the hell are you?
Ah, don't you remember, pal? We used to wrestle when we were kids. You thought it was so cool to powerbomb other kids, as long as you were the only one big enough to do it.
Oh, I remember. You're Soapy Ichi. And if this guy's your pal, that must mean... you ended up in the Yakuza. Shocker.
And I heard you joined the JSDF only to flunk out and come crawling back here. Life's a bitch, huh?
The GSDF, just for reference, is the Japanese Self-Defense Force. Basically, their equivalent of an army.
I'm just dead.
So deal with
So
it somewhere
sassy.
else.
No can do, pal. We gotta deal with it right here, because we're Yakuza. See, Yakuza orders are mandatory, and my orders are to get your wallet. so hand it over.
I told you, I don't have any money.
Come on, great son. Let's make this easy. All I need is your wallet. I don't want to get rough with you. You understand, right?
You saying that even a grown-ass man is scared of my power bombs?
I'm saying I don't want to see the strongest guy in middle school tap out. Be a shame if that was your peak.
Huh. Sounds like Soapy Ichi needs to taste the dirt again. You want it so bad? Try and take it.
Here we go. Tag match, Aniki.
Not this time. You be the referee. I want him all to myself.
Huh?
Quit jabbering and let's do this. Come on.
We don't want to program another party member.
Let's do it.
See, now he's just speaking Japanese again.
Cool.
Oh, the punk. He's got a hammer. What the?
Yeah, so this is an enemy archetype that will show up a few times. One of their attacks, it hits hard, but they have a high chance of failing the attack and falling backwards. I love the way that they bounce off the ground when they ragdoll.
It is pretty great.
That's how you do it. I feel the stats going up. You're still pretty strong. But not strong enough. Say goodbye to your wallet.
Please, beat me up if that's what your boss wants. But don't take my money.
Well, looky here. He did have the cash. This fucking lowlife had no intention of paying it back. Hey, wait. What are you doing? Aniki!
What? Just getting all the junk out of his wallet first, man.
Looks more like money to me.
All right, great son. Like I said, I only wanted your wallet.
Huh? Oh. Okay.
Okay, let's go, Mitsu.
Hey, Aniki! What's up with you? Why did you take the money?
Hiratsuka won't screw us. He'll pay it off if we just give him time.
How you figure that?
You think he's out here working his ass off, doing construction on New Year's Eve just for fun? Didn't you notice what he was smoking? It was just a nub, man. He obviously just picked it up off the ground.
Why'd he do that if he had so much cash?
Because it's New Year's. He probably wanted to buy his mom a nice meal, so he got some cash out of the bank, you know?
That doesn't mean it's okay to be late on his payments.
Look, you know that old candy shop just past Showa Street?
Yeah, it closed last year, right? What about it?
Hiratsuka's mom ran that shop.
Really?
She closed it because she got sick. Real sick. I went to see her in the hospital, and she was thin as a rail. But even so, she was happy, because her son was back in Kamurocho, taking care of her.
So, that money Hiratsuka borrowed was...
It was all for her hospital bills.
Oh. But dude, if we go back empty-handed, Captain Sawashiro's gonna kill us.
We're not going back empty-handed. We were asked to snatch the dude's wallet. And look, that's exactly what we snatched.
You know that's not what the captain meant.
Hey, speak of the devil.
For real?
Who remembers these
Hello,
things?
This is Ichiban.
You're slow. I told you to pick up within 2 rings.
Sorry, Captain.
Don't tell me you're still out there doing collections.
Just finished up the last one, sir. I'm about to head back to the office.
That'd be great. Except right now you should be with the young master.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'll be there as fast as I can.
What good is that? He still has to wait for you. Why are you always slow as shit?
I'm sorry, sir.
Just move your ass. And don't take him anywhere dumb or dangerous. If anything happens to him under your watch, I'd have to kill you 1,000 times.
Yes, I know that, sir.
So you gotta go play chaperone to the young master?
Yeah, damn it. I can't believe I forgot. Mitsu, take this back to the office for me.
Oh no! I'm not gonna be the one to hand this in to the captain. You just let me know when the young master lets you off your leash. I'll kill time until then.
Man, we got a
I think
classic
he's
fucking
sweet.
Nokia. Hmm?
I think he's sweet.
Ichiban?
Hmm.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, Ice. You say he's incompetent, but that scene actually demonstrated a shocking amount of street smarts and awareness. Yes, he's not doing
Efficient.
what he's being told to do, but he's actually very smart and very effective. But yes, I do think it's a little silly that they talked constantly about the power bomb, and then it doesn't even get used a single time. I don't even think those enemies have an option to power bomb you. And there might be enemies later. It's been a while, but not that one. Admittedly, I forgot it was a Nokia phone that we have. I literally thought Ichi was going to pull out a pager, which was a thing in Yakuza 0. I need to get the young master, get to the young master's apartment complex.
Where is he? Hey, miss! Where's the young master? I mean, have you seen Masato Arakawa?
I'm very sorry, but I haven't seen him today, sir.
Damn it. Huh? Sorry I'm late, young master. Something came up while I was doing collections.
Anything else you want to announce?
Masato Arakawa.
Sorry.
Did you forget what day it is?
Of course not. It's Yumino-san's birthday, right?
You didn't come without a gift, did you?
No, I brought something. It's just, I didn't have much, so it's not the greatest.
Whatever. As long as you didn't tell Dad about this. You didn't. Did you?
Of course not.
If he asks where we went, just tell him we went shopping.
Yes, sir.
The old fool. He still treats me like a child.
He's just worried about you. You mean a lot to him.
Don't talk like you know me.
Sorry.
I think they did a surprisingly good job with both animating and the sound design for the wheelchair. It's an element you don't see in a lot of games, honestly.
You okay, young master?
I'm fine.
We're almost there.
Wait, don't go in yet. Duck in here for a sec.
Okay. What is that?
The latest and greatest ephedrine injector. I had it imported. It's a specialized performance enhancer. It stimulates the sympathetic nervous system, so even someone with my condition will be able to stand and walk just like anybody else. The effect will be immediate, but it won't last more than a few hours.
But how did you get something like that?
Today is my woman's birthday. I can't embarrass her by going in there like this.
That sounds crazy, though. Don't you think it's kind of risky?
No. It just hasn't been approved for use in Japan. That's all. Inject it here.
Huh? None of this sounds good to me, young master. We don't really know what else it might do to you.
You're a fucking wuss.
Young master? Young master? Young master!
This is a moment where I want one of those battle titles to just appear in the center of the screen. Bite.
Yeah, just stab me right there. You know,
let's go.
An important area. Just go ahead.
Young master?
What the fuck?
This has always been a weird moment to me because, like, presumably before now, he's always been fine going here in his wheelchair.
Welcome.
But now he just wants to be like, I'm gonna walk in here, no problem.
Mm-hmm. But as we're about to learn, this guy's mentality is already kind of messed up in several ways. To be clear, this is a hostess club that we're entering into, where you pay a woman to just serve you drinks and attend to you and listen to you.
Good evening, Masato-san. Oh my goodness, are you all better? I can't believe it.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Hey, where's Yumino-san?
We'll call her as soon as we can.
Soon as you can? You better mean now.
Well, you see, she just sat down with another customer. She's been very busy today because it's her birthday. Hey!
I just need a minute with him to explain our situation. Don't worry, I'll be nice.
Is something wrong, sir?
Hey.
Yeah. Where's Yumino-san?
Hi.
Yumino-san is at that table over... she must have left. I believe she got requested by another guest. We're rather busy today, Kasuga-san. It's Masato-san really healed. It's complicated. Wow. Does that mean you'll be released from indentured servitude?
No.
Dumbass. Not some kind of slave. This is an important job. Isn't Masato-san a civilian? So why would he need a Yakuza like you following him around? I want to ask you. Now where's Yumino-san? Sorry, but you'd probably find her faster if you looked for her yourself.
Yo.
Is that how you treat your best customers? You know how many bottles we bought last week on Christmas? Technically, Masato-san ordered them, not you, right? Oh, give me a break. Fine, I'll go look myself. It really is ice. It's... He was talking before about, like, being rock bottom, but I don't know. Definitely feels like it's...
There's just so many characters I just want to slap. Like,
Yeah, no, the Yakuza franchise is full of many slappable characters, except for the protagonist. You
like
got a
that
problem?
waiter.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's all nightlife stuff. They all know what they're in for. Wrong person. Is Yumina-san around? Nah, not here. Try over there. Who are you? Not that it matters. Let's drink. Yeah. Maybe next time. This just reminds me that recently a service for streamers launched called ePal that does allow streamers and content creators to rent out their free time. So that you can basically pay per hour or per whatever period of time, a certain amount of money to play games with them or spend time with them privately. So it's like paid VTubing, like real host and hostess clubs are now available on the internet. Technically, they already exist in other forms, but now it's become even more accessible recently. Is Yumino-san around? No, this is Yumiko-san. What? Am I not good enough? Oh, good timing. Can I get a hand towel? Sorry, I don't work here. I'm gonna make you the #1 girl. That would be amazing. Doesn't look like she's here.
Sorry it's so busy today.
Nothing to be sorry about. If you didn't have customers on your birthday, I'd have to assume everyone else here was blind. Who are you?
Well, how should I put this? I'm the young lady's escort for tonight.
Ichan, what are you doing?
I believe this club is first come, first served.
No need to make things complicated. Let's just say we came first and leave it at that. You understand.
What the hell is this? I'd ask you the same. You're the one being unreasonable.
What? I have reasons, so shut up!
This is ludicrous.
Ludo, what? Use some normal-ass words!
You said you'd be civil. You're causing a scene, you
Not
moron.
the smartest protagonist.
Sorry.
Please excuse my companion here. He's usually better behaved.
I find that hard to believe.
This place doesn't really do the first come, first serve thing. You see, in this industry, they can't treat every customer equally. The guys who spend big get better service. It's supply and demand, that's all.
That's so.
Besides, that's my girl.
I see.
I knew you'd understand. Since I've disturbed you, would you let me buy you a drink? Pick anything you'd like, and don't worry about the price.
No, thank you. I don't need a drink.
Not the drinking type. Well, then you'll be needing this to try your luck with another woman.
I couldn't accept that.
Please, I insist. Why insult me by refusing? How
No,
about...
thank you. My position requires me to exercise some level of discretion when accepting gifts.
Where do you get off acting so high and mighty?
You've got guts. I'll give you that. What's your name?
I suppose you won't stop bothering me until I show you.
Jiro Horinoichi, Senior Commissioner, Tokyo Police Department.
Unfortunately, I also have to be discreet about who receives my business card.
Wow. Are you even allowed out this late? At a place like this?
No law against it. Now, why don't you take the lovely lady back to your seat already?
Yeah, the legal issues are usually for what comes after a night at a hostess club.
Happy birthday, Yumino-san!
Such fancy drinks, Yumeno-san. You spoil us. Thank you.
Hey, aren't you thanking the wrong person?
He's right. You two should thank the man who bought them. We're very grateful, Masato-san.
Whatever, it's fine. I mean, it is the most expensive bottle in the house. Only natural they'd forget themselves a bit. How often do they get drinks like that after all?
Probably very often.
Young master, I'm sorry about all that earlier.
True.
That guy thinks he's too good to accept my generosity? Not like he can afford to as a cop. Does he come here often?
No, this was his first time.
So, Yumeno-san, what did he get you for your birthday?
Oh, stop. Just the fact that he's here is enough for me. Really.
Aw, you two are so cute! I'm jealous. I want a boyfriend like Masato-san.
Eiichi, show her yours first.
Sure. I'm not really used to this kind of thing, though, so...
Just do it!
Sorry, I know it's not much.
What is that?
I had a lot of trouble figuring out what to get you. And you're the young master's woman. I mean his girlfriend, so that's even harder. But this was the most expensive one they had. Promise. What?
No, it's just... My mother has the exact same one!
Huh?
Hey, come on.
The name Ichiban means the best. But I guess there's no accounting for taste. We should start calling him Ichibad. Am I right?
Jesus Christ.
Masato-san, you're
I
so
don't like that.
clever.
I don't like that at all.
Smartest man.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I believe it actually means number one, but... Damn, the detail on that model is intense.
True.
Is this real?
That's my girl. I knew you'd appreciate its worth.
How much was it?
About the price of a condo. A high-end one, not just some dump, of course.
Thank you. I don't know how I could ever repay you.
Don't worry about it. I guess my next gift will have to be an actual condominium. For us.
Yumeno-san, can I have you at the front for a moment?
Really? Can't you read a room, kid?
Ichi, don't start another fight. It's the lady's birthday. Let her go. She's just in high demand.
Right.
I had severe issues with items like that
Excuse me. I'll be right back.
costing that much.
Take your time.
You bought a fucking watch when you could have bought a condo?
Nice.
Fuck off.
Well,
I hate the concept of like, how much was it? It's a gift. Don't ask.
Aw,
The fuck?
let's do something more intimate.
Well, we'd have to ask you, Minnow.
Oh, she'd kill us for sure. But I'd still enjoy being your girl while I could.
Thank you for the hydrate, Becca.
Hi, Becca.
Think I had one too many. Some wingman I am.
Hornouchi-san, wait! Please, wait!
I'm going home. I don't even want to breathe the same air as that punk. Who the hell is he?
So I just thought I'd reiterate because you just got here, Becca. Lots of cutscenes at the start of this game, so not going to be able to respond to chat as much as I would normally. Thank you for coming by. It certainly has been a long time. I think you're going to be streaming a whole lot more now that your travels have settled down, right? Yeah, no, I the pin is whatever, but when there's a decent time to like pause the game, I'd still like to refer to people directly if I can.
Who is he calling a damn punk? It better not be us.
No, the police commissioner is talking about Masato. But let's get back to this here. This is about to be a bit of a heavy cutscene.
Masato-san? Well, he's the son of a Yakuza.
How do you stand the man? Well, of course, to you, he's not a man. He's a big walking wallet.
Stop! This is serious. It's starting to freak me out how much he spends and drinks. Just now, he gave me something super expensive and said next time it'll be a condo.
So, you can turn around and sell his trinkets the next day.
And if he found out, what do you think he'd do to me?
Are you talking about violence? At the first hint of that, I'll throw the bastard behind bars.
Yes, I know you would. And you're right. I should sell it tomorrow.
I didn't think there were still idiots walking around believing money can buy them love.
All that matters is you're not one of them.
Now get back out there and squeeze him dry.
Okay. See you later.
Are you still using the same laptop that you were using a year ago, Becca?
I'm just so mad right now.
Yeah. Just a bunch of awful people being awful to each other. Except for the two pure dudes at the beginning. They deserved so much better. Hope that works out for you, Beck.
What? Young master, how long have you been there? Young master?
So, did you finish your business? I'm heading back. Use this to pay the bill. If there's anything left, might as well use it to wipe your ass.
Damn, you even got expensive toilet paper? Hell yeah! Yeah, no, overheating on laptops can be a struggle. I used to have a decently powerful laptop myself, but it ran into overheating issues and eventually cooked the GPUs.
Aniki, are you done babysitting the young master?
Yep.
Let's meet up at Theater Square and walk to the office.
Sounds good.
God, I just want to beat so much ass. I just want to beat so much ass. Ugh.
We're gonna have a lot of opportunities to beat some ass, but not yet. This game is very front-loaded, but like, holy shit, look at this. Look at all this. All these neon lights. It's so good. Oh, we got Popo. So these are the convenience stores. This is a recurring brand. In some of the Yakuza games, I forget if you can in this one, you can actually like go to the magazines and read like manga that they've licensed and appears in the game. But I don't think this is one of them. I'm just like looking at the various brands to see which ones are recognizable. I don't think a lot of the ones. I think in this one it's mostly just the ones that are at the vending machines. But yeah, we can totally buy a bottle of CC Lemon if we want to, and it recovers 15 MP. Always shop Popo. Oh, we have random encounters now. Oh, they're not really random, I should say.
And you're dead.
I said we'd have plenty of opportunities to beat some ass. Oh, what's this now?
I need a damn key.
It's a shining gold safe. This must be what they call a treasure chest. Oh, these are physics items too? Ah, hold on. Oh, woo. Camera. Oh, I clicked the left stick. That's why it freaked out. Yeah, we did it. Showed that kind of thing or two.
My Lanta.
And why hot dog? New York's hot dog and coffee. That's an interesting combo. Not sure if those are necessarily two things that go well together, but I'm not much of a coffee drinker anyway. I am going to avoid going in these places just in case. These are pachinko parlors, and they have actual, like, real-ass pachinko machines that they've recreated in-game. Problem is, I am concerned that those might result in copyright action on YouTube when I upload VODs there. So, I'm not quite so worried about Club Sega, though.
Bro, they just fall down, like.
Yeah. Early on, they don't pose much of a challenge. Okay, you can sit there and stew for a bit. We got Sega games to play. Oh hell yeah! I can try and win you a plushie. What do you want?
I get to choose.
Yeah, why not?
I want the cute kitties.
Okay. Should I try and get you this this little white tiger buddy?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Is it a hold or a press? Okay. And you can move the camera to kind of get a perspective.
Yeah.
Oh no. But we knocked him over. Might be a bit easier to grab him now. I think we get 5 tries for our 300 yen. Something like that. No, it's 500 yen for 3 games. My bad. Okay. Let's move it like a little bit back and see how this goes. Oh, no!
This is just as Berg does the real thing.
Ain't that the truth? We got some money to spare though, so we can. Ah, it got stuck on the ledge.
Shenanigans! Shenanigans!
Okay, we got like three more times we can run this. God, it's so close.
I'm dead.
Just to be clear, this is 100% part of the Yakuza experience. Like I'm sure at some point Comet's gonna get back to you and he's gonna be like, you did the UFO catcher, right?
Did you notice that my head's on your shoulder?
I did not. I was focusing so much, but I appreciate that. Oh my god. This is not
I
getting
call
any easier.
Yeah, I call shenanigans. How did they manage to get it so realistic?
I forget what the sweet spot is for getting these. Because you kind of want to pinch it like around the middle, like just below the head. Like, god damn it.
Fuck this cat.
No, we can do this. I'm not thinking to myself, man, have we even unlocked the ability to save the game yet? I know the game auto-saves, but... No! No! Oh god! It's like it's further away now.
Sort of, like, it looks like it's going to the big ass head, but it's not actually grabbing the head.
I might not be far back enough. Please. No, it's further back now. It's just moving further away. Hi, Gustavo.
Hi, Gustavo.
I'm trying to be a good boyfriend and win him a white tiger plushie, but the game is not complying. It's not reading the room.
It's just as rigged as real life.
Please. No! No!
Shenanigans!
No, they're all tumbling. We might have to come back. The problem is I think they might switch them out over time, so... okay.
I don't know what you're talking about, Gustavo. Size is super hot, though.
Thank you. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Fucking cat.
We got a couple more tries, though. Got 5 more attempts before we're completely broke. We can maybe just push it in if we're lucky here. My answer is going to depend on the results of this, Gustavo. No.
I am good.
But he could be doing better. Alright.
This cat though.
He just doesn't want to be tamed. Yes!
Yay!
Let's go!
By default.
Any win is a win, as far as I'm concerned.
True.
American short hair. Kitty cat. Yes.
Nickname Taz.
Hell yeah, brother. Alright. We need to save with that. There we go.
I do not want to have to fish for that cat again.
Welcome to Club Sega, sir. Is there anything I can help you with today? Okay, you can reset the prizes if you've completely exhausted the machines, but no. Nope, all good. Very well, sir. Please let me know if you need anything. And there's also just straight up like Sega URL that refers to something. Like we got a House of the Dead poster? That's cool. Got Virtua Fighter. There is a version of Virtua Fighter that is in this, 100%. We got Super Hang-On. And we got my personal favorite. We got Outrun. Can we afford a run? It's only 100 yen? Yeah, maybe I'll play it. Outrun's only 100 yen per play. Maybe I'll play for a bit.
Yay.
All right, let's do it. Oh, that was a little abrupt. Okay, insert coin with triangle. Seems to use the D-pad. Accelerate is right trigger, and change gear is important, so that's square. Ah! You get a little bit of the splash damage there. Yeah, no, there's so much going on. And then there's also our screen toggles on L1. Okay.
For a second, your bottle looks so confused. Great.
Okay, we'll go with this perspective. Insert coin. What do we want to go with? Do we go with Passing Breeze, Splash Wave? How does this work? Magical Sound Shower. What are you feeling?
Sorry, my bad. My finger slipped. Yeah.
What you feeling, Kana? Passing Breeze, Splash Wave, or Magical Sound Shower?
Magical Sound Shower.
That's the classic.
Get ready.
I need to get like some pom-pom, you know. Just
I would certainly appreciate it.
Okay.
So our goal here is to try and make it to the next highway before the time runs out at the top left there. We're currently in high gear. When you're in low gear and your speedometer there goes into the green, you can shift to high gear and move a lot faster. But when turning corners, you do need to brake a little bit.
Wouldn't you like to know, Gustavo? Gussie Wessie.
Okay, we got a bit more time on the clock. Oh, that's awkward. Okay, the truck turned. Perfect.
Get out of the fast lane! Meh!
I love Outrun, but I'm not that good at it. Like, I'm really good at the at Outrun 2.
Oh my.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're living.
That was nice. I felt the wind in my hair.
Whether you wanted to or not.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was so close.
But I think the right paths are usually harder. normally I would go the left route.
Holy Cracker Jacks!
Oh no! Yeah, that's probably going to be the end of our run, unfortunately. You do not get a lot of mistakes like that.
Sorry, had to fix my man bun.
Yeah, no worries. Whew. And we're out of time.
You did beautifully.
That's how far we made it. Yeah, the original art run is super difficult. Alright. We'll do T. A.
Yeah,
There we go.
Gustavo. I have to do it that way. Otherwise, my iPhone can't see my eyes.
Oh no.
And I just like have this weird closed right eye going on.
How do I exit the game? Oh, that's a leaderboard. There we go. Yeah. Thought there was an achievement that was associated with playing arcade games, but I guess not. There might be one for getting to a certain point of progression in Outrun, but I feel like that's farther than I normally would get. But whatever, we did good work. Let me quickly see what Gustavo was saying, because I could not look away from the screen. Yes,
I'm sorry. Do you want me to say it whenever you're deep? I'm sorry. I'm so bad.
For
Go
the
Violet.
it's fine. It's fine. For the most part, the game will not be intense like that. Old arcade games kind of require constant concentration.
Oh.
Not in that sense, Gustavo, but yes, cheerleader Kana when I have privately suggested this to Kana several times.
Skirt incoming. Say what?
I just saw that there were two guys here, and I really wanted to fight them. Oh hell yeah, more people to fight. So these guys are called punklings, which I find funny.
Punklings. I'm gonna fuck you up, punkling.
But all of them were quite slow, so none of them even got a chance to act. But hey, we got our Outrun money back, and we got some salmon onigiri. Hell yeah. We literally stole their lunch and their lunch money. Optimal. And that's the plan, Gustavo. I know what I'm doing. I got my hands on the wheel. And his cheeks. But,
yep.
You can't see
Which
that.
cheek?
I was waiting for you, Aniki. Let's get back to the office. Yeah, let's.
What happened with that porn peddler?
Get that kilt.
Sir, Aniki took care of him today. He won't ever pull that shit again without going through us first.
Okay. And how much did you get from him?
Not bad.
About that,
I gave the money back to the high schoolers who bought the videos. It was the fair thing to do, and the kids were grateful to our family.
Jeez.
I see. And that debt we bought?
Oh, yeah. Went off without a hitch. Here's the guy's wallet. Just as you requested, sir. All the money's there, including interest.
Wow. Excellent work. Is that what you thought I would say? This bill strap is from the young master's bank. Ichi, what's the real story?
There is no real story. The young master gave that to me. I swear.
He gave it to you? Or did you beg him for it to make quota? Begging for scraps won't fix your incompetence.
I didn't beg! I have too much pride to pull something like that!
Something funny about a crime quota.
You have pride when you can't earn for the family?
This guy pisses me off.
What's that look? Pretending it didn't hurt? You don't even know pain. Not for a Yakuza anyway. A Yakuza takes real responsibility.
True, true.
Bring me the knife.
Responsibility that only hands can satisfy.
Do it. What's wrong? You don't know how real Yakuza atone? Fine, I'll show you. If you're lucky, it'll slip right between the joints for a clean cut.
Ugh.
If you're lucky.
Gustavo,
I don't
I'm
even-
really questioning your taste right now.
I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. Okay.
Good to see you, boss.
Okay, cool.
Welcome back, boss.
Welcome back, sir.
And see if anyone can recognize the voice actor.
Walk with me. Yes, sir.
This is more than an edge that was about to be taken off there, Gustavo. I know that's not what you mean, but also shut up.
I can't breathe.
Boss, you saved my ass back there.
Can't you at least try to get along with Joe?
Oh no, he hates my guts. Just because, well, I'm not much of an earner.
Try putting yourself in his shoes. He's doing his duty as a family treasurer.
Sure, I know that.
Is that
but
what they call it?
it's like we
Family
just
treasure?
have different visions of what a Yakuza should be, you know? To me, it's more about duty and standing up for people, not money.
And it's okay to see things differently. That's the strength of the Arakawa party.
Sorry, party?
It's not so different than those games you like, is it? Everyone has a certain skill they bring to the table. Some people are like you, charging in head first without a thought. Others cover your ass, like Mitsu. And some are better at cracking the whip. That's Joe. All of these people keep the organization running.
Yeah, and you're the king of them all.
The king? To me, all of you are more like sons than subjects. Speaking
I love
of,
him.
You looked after Masato today, right?
Yes, sir.
Sorry to keep asking you to help me with something so personal. How was he?
Fine.
That's good to hear. These days, he doesn't even answer my calls. I may be king of the Arakawa family, but to my other family, it's nothing but a title.
Arakawa's great.
Ichiban, why don't we go get our last meal of the 20th century?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna grab me some water.
Sure.
1 second.
I'll just pause that. But yeah, this is officially confirmed to be 1999 then, where this prologue is currently set. But yeah, I like how Arakawa indulges in Ichiban's RPG references, which seems like such a dorky, like surface level thing, but you'll see soon that it's more than just name dropping Dragon Quest and referring to the Arakawa family as the party and him being the king of their branch. The references go deep. But yes, the Yakuza are ultimately a crime family, much like the Mafia. So there is a familial structure, although Arakawa, more than other patriarchs or family heads, really does think of the members of his family as his sons, which is very recognizable through his dialogue and the way that he interacts with people. But for those who have not yet clued in, Arakawa's voice actor is George Takei, which is something I never expected to see. Like, sure, there have been like mainstream actors in many different games, usually in protagonist roles. There have been many instances of what's the actor's name? Give me a second. I'm so bad at recognizing Western film actors. Patrick Stewart has been in a few games, like Oblivion. He voiced the king in that. Uriel Septim, Emperor Uriel Septim. He voiced a character in one of the Castlevania console games, Lords of Shadow. And there are more popular actors that tend to appear in these sorts of things. But George Takei is not an actor that I expected to have in something like this, especially when the rest of the cast is very much the typical anime voice actors that we're seeing in a lot of productions. Like earlier on, I mentioned, I believe his name is Masuo. Our underling is voiced by ProZD, aka Sunwon Cho. We've had actors like Ichiban is voiced by Kaji Tang. Young Arakawa was voiced by Zach Aguilar. Lots of great actors in here. It's great. There have been some side characters already, like Joe and the police commissioner as well. That again, I can't name off the top of my head. There are actors that I always forget the name of, but yeah, lots of great talent in here. But yeah, the localization and the script are both really pulling their weight in their own ways. You back with your sippies?
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you. I just pulled one of my hairs.
Oh no.
And it hurts so bad.
Oh no. Okay, let's continue on with this.
Like a man bun. I hate it.
Did you see that? I guess nobody cares about PDA on New Year's.
That reminds me. You find yourself a girl yet?
No, sir. I'm like a reverse chick magnet.
Don't be so quick to throw in the towel.
Easy for you to say. You probably had girls all over you at my age.
What? I won't abide such slander.
Oh,
You use the past tense. Going silver has only made me a bigger hit with the ladies.
What a boss.
Of course, of all the women over the years, there was only one. Just one I might have started a family with.
Yeah?
Yes. Masato's mother.
Oh.
I've never told you the details, have I?
No, sir. I do know that she passed away.
Yes. Let me start on New Year's Eve 24 years ago. I was just a grunt in the Hikawa family, but the patriarch asked me if I'd marry his daughter.
She was the young master's mother?
Just listen. I loved someone else. Her name was Akane.
Uh-oh. What did...
I was naive. I thought if I ignored my boss's daughter, she'd get annoyed and dump me. The whole time, I was dating Akane in secret on the side. I remember the moment she told me she was pregnant.
Oh, man.
I knew right then what I needed to do. I had to step up as a man. Problem was, I couldn't find the right moment to tell the boss about Akane and our child. By the time I worked up the courage to tell him, Akane was almost due. So I got down on my hands and knees and told the boss I already had a girl.
He didn't let you off easy, I take it.
Oh, he had his guys beat the shit out of me. I entered the new year barely able to move. If only it could have been over and done with then.
Huh?
The boss gave an order to the family. An order to kill Akane.
What? Kill her?
Yes, I couldn't believe it myself. But he was serious. Even though we were a small family, we were very good at making people disappear. And when we killed, the body was never found. That's what was waiting for Akane and me, for bringing shame to the patriarch. To this day, I have no idea how I got out alive. When I learned what was happening, I fled. I don't think they expected that after how badly they beat me. At the same time, Akane was at the hospital having the baby. I called her and told her to leave as soon as possible. I knew Yakuza were already on their way to the hospital, so I made a plan. I told her we could meet at this cafe so we could skip town.
Cafe Alps?
Yes. I waited and waited, but she never came. But just as I was about to lose all hope, I got a call.
Tragic.
Akane?
Hello?
Where are you? I thought they caught you.
Our baby is here.
Huh?
Our son.
What?
I got away, but they're not far behind. I have to keep moving.
Where are you? I'll come get you.
Shinjuku Station. By the lockers.
Okay, stay there. Try to blend into the crowd.
Possibly. They're here. What do I do?
Akane, they're looking for a woman with a baby. Hide him in a locker and walk out. Keep a low profile.
What? Our baby? In a locker? What are you saying?
Don't worry. I'll come get him as soon as I can. Once you're in a safe place, call the manager at Cafe Alps. Tell him where you are. Now hurry! Put the baby in a locker!
Okay. Take good care of him.
Akane!
Hey, there she is! That's her! Go, go, go!
Hey!
Akane!
Where's the woman? Damn it! Where'd she go? Hurry up and find her!
Shit!
You know, stuff gets intense very early on in this game. So much backstory to unpack.
I just want to bitch up so many people in this game.
Also, the young but not child Arakawa is voiced by Johnny Young Bosch, so he's got 3 actors for 1 character.
Akane!
My heart is like breaking right now.
Don't just you wait.
Hold on! I'll get you out! What's going on? So crazy. Damn it! Open, you piece of shit! Open!
Should we call the police?
Bruh, I'm like crying right now.
Yeah, the concern is, Gustavo, the baby stopped crying. So he didn't really have time to go and find someone.
This is my child.
Like, look at the lips.
Hey, are you okay? Damn it! Move! Move!
Oh my god, why?
I rescued our child and ran to a hospital. The doctor examined Masato and said he had multiple organ failure due to low body temperature.
So that's why the young master is in a chair.
Yes. It was that cold inside the locker. And apparently, if I had found him 5 minutes earlier, it could have prevented the complications.
Boss, it wasn't your fault. I mean, you got there as soon as you could.
I just want to apologize to you. You're burdened with Masato's care because of me.
I don't think of it that way, sir.
I never saw Akane again after that. She ran to a bar she knew, but the Hikawa family was already there. As I was taking Masato to the hospital, they were taking her away. They killed her.
Oh.
A few days later, the patriarch and several of his men disappeared. The Hikawa family had ceased to exist.
Wait, did you? Oh, never mind. Forget it.
Sorry for rambling on and on, but there's something I've always wanted to tell you, even if only by oath. I consider you a son as well.
Oh, jeez, sir. That's...
Well, enough gloomy talk. Let's eat, hmm? I'm starving.
Me too.
I like how Ditto comes back and is like, oh my god, Fedora luckily skipped over the entire, like, disturbing backstory we just heard.
Well,
yeah,
seeing
for
as
real,
I'm the
for
king
real.
and all, how about we feast on the king of Chinese food?
What could that be? Oh, Yakuza!
No, not gyoza.
Told you it was important.
Duck? Is that even edible?
Look.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling it,
The
like in
duck
my
is
heart.
dried
Like I'm
in the
feeling it
sun,
in my heart.
Then roasted. And the skin comes out so crispy and delicious, you'll love it. You peel off the perfectly brown skin, wrap it in seasoned dough. Then your mouth is filled with the sweet and spicy fragrance of the sauce.
Damn, that does sound good.
Yes, which is why in ancient China, only the imperial court ate it.
Oh, so it really is the
I'm
king
sorry.
of Chinese
I'm so
food.
sorry.
Yep.
Cause it got me. Cause it got me.
I wonder if we can find it in Kambocho.
There's gotta be a place serving it somewhere.
I've never actually had Peking duck, but because of this game, I do want to try it sometime.
It's okay.
All right, well. All
I'm
right.
not.
Game
sorry.
over. They're hyping up the
I'm
Peking
sorry.
duck as the king of
I'm
Chinese
sorry.
food, and Connor's just like, it's okay.
I think it depends on how it's cooked, and like every place that I've been to doesn't cook it well. Like that's the end scheme of like how I perceive duck to be cooked. Like it all depends on who cooks it, kind of deal.
Those who saw. This is also a major recurring location, the executive lounge, the executive course, Serena.
Gussie, don't fucking come for me, okay? Look, I'm just saying what I tasted, okay? That's it. Don't fucking come for me.
I'm coming for you with my job. I mean, what?
Oh. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. To be fair, I've only tried it 3 times, and it's only when people bought me food, because like I would never buy it myself because it's pretty expensive. And I feel like a lot of like the good Asian food is like from legit like hole in the wall areas, and none of the places I went to were like that.
They were all very likely like Americanized Chinese restaurants.
Yeah. I mean, like you could tell the difference. So I don't think that I'm sure it's better depending on where you get it. But
right on.
I don't brag about that because I literally fight. Like if you ever meet me, like if that ever happens, you will know that I will fight for the bill. So just know that the three times that somebody bought for me, I fought. I just lost.
So what you're saying is you love to spoil people.
I do. I literally like to buy things for people. It's just like, I think it's like the gay side of me, because like all my gay friends do it, and like we all just like murder it out. Who pays that day?
Well, maybe we'll have to find a like a solid, like authentic Chinese restaurant to try Peking duck at. But like I believe it too, because like I've said before that like I was not sure about my opinion on sushi for the longest time. But then, you know, somewhat recently, Kirsten and I, when she happened to be in town, we went to a izakaya locally, and it is now my favorite restaurant. And like the last time I had, because I don't have people that I would normally go to eat with. I don't have I don't really have any friends locally. And my parents don't like Asian cuisine in a lot of cases, except for the most Americanized, you know, Chinese food you can get, or like Thai and stuff like that. So like the only other time like I had gone out to a restaurant for sushi, it was a very sketchy place that had a lot of stuff. Ice Thrasher even talked shit. I said that they had cilantro in their miso, and he was like, that does not belong in miso soup. And you know, he's the chef guy, so I'm gonna trust his word.
Yeah, the first time I had like really good sushi, I actually became a regular at the place, and they used to like call me Furigana-san, which basically means the person with the hair, loosely translated.
Interesting.
Because yeah, we don't want to talk. We don't need to talk about that.
They were probably using specific kanji characters to have that meaning, but furigana also refers to when you're reading like manga or playing a game, and kanji characters have like little hiragana or katakana above them, so that people with little Japanese reading knowledge can read the text still without knowing the kanji characters. So that's another fun little tidbit. An extra.
I cannot.
Yeah, Gustavo, sounds like a plan. Maybe we can set up something like that sometimes.
Whenever I cross the border, let's go. I'm ready.
But yeah, like that izakaya was really something else. And like I said, now it's my favorite restaurant. And I have talked my parents into going there for my birthday in like a month. So normally they would not go with me, but I don't want to go myself because that just seems kind of sad, going to an all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant by yourself.
Challenge accepted.
I'm not sure if we could arrange something where a whole bunch of us meet up at the same time, but definitely something to work toward. Or maybe like we could get together at like a con or something more centralized. Maybe something in Toronto, because there's a lot of public transit that would go to Toronto. Something like Anime North or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, Gustavo.
Seriously?
The one with the hair. That was me. I had no other identifier.
Relax.
Just beating the shit out of this side.
It's almost
We need
the new year. The employees are probably at home waiting to ring it in with their families.
Man, I really wanted to try it though.
Another time, I promise.
Yeah? Thank you, sir.
That duck got lucky today. But he won't get away from us next time.
That was 2001.
Have a good New Year's, you two.
It's not the end of the century.
Ichiban, what have I told you?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Be careful where you laugh outdoors. The only time a Yakuza should laugh with his teeth
is when he's with family or when he's in deep shit. I know.
Right. Reputation is everything for a Yakuza.
Got it, sir.
Well, since we missed our shot at the duck,
Can you
shall we
pause
go
it
to
for
our
1 sec?
usual Oden place?
Certainly.
Okay, I just want to point this out. If we ever meet each other, you cannot touch my elbow, the top of my head, or any parts of my shoulder.
Okay.
There is a reason. There is a reason. But I don't want to tell you the reason. Because I feel like somebody's going to touch me in those places. Because of the reason. Okay, you can continue now.
Okay, I'm gonna bully you for an explanation off stream. I hope you know that.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Okay. See, the fact that you asked us to pause the game is like, okay, this is either a thinly veiled invitation or there's something more serious here that you don't want to share on stream.
Look, okay, so no,
Again,
we don't need to talk about it. I just didn't want to say it like far off of us talking about the whole meetup situation. It's a thing. It's a thing. I'm a very sensitive individual, and that's all we need to say. That's it.
Sounds good.
Sorry, I have an awful joke. So the problem
I
is,
knew it was happening. I knew it was happening.
We're gonna meet up. I'm gonna be like, all right, bring it in here, bop it, twist it, pull it, just go for all 3 spots.
Okay. Look. I feel like those areas are like so easy to accidentally like touch. That's the only reason why I brought them up. But like the back of the knee as well. I don't know why I'm like this weird person that like I don't know. Those strange places. The strangest of places. I'm just saying.
I love Gustavo's going, okay, you can't touch my butt if we meet for reasons. Like,
okay.
Oh yeah.
So
Gustavo, since you're here, sorry, do you want to go ahead, Kana?
Like, I do. Okay, so I'm a very affectionate person, and that's the reason why I brought it up, because I'll probably like hug a lot. But those let's just say erogenous zones.
Okay, okay, that's what I thought you were going with, but you made it sound a lot more severe than it needed to be.
Well, if you ever touch those spots, you will understand why.
Looking forward to it. Anyway, Gustavo, I've been sitting on a tweet that I've been thinking about how to rephrase. It's just a little bit of a joke. You know what I've been posting on fucking Twitter recently, but I feel like this is basically targeted at you. In that there's a lot of people in our generation that are all about like, face sitting, ass eating and all that. I just want to point out that there's a there's a lot of similarities between the phrase, the word asphyxiation and the phrase asphyxiation. Just saying. Anyway, moving on.
Both are viable. I mean,
both are one and the same, depending on
what's wrong,
circumstances.
Ichi? You look like you're about to shit yourself. Fuck off.
true, Gussie. True.
Don't you stop by to help out at home every now and then?
Not for a while, I guess.
You should treasure the place where you grew up.
Again, I need to think of a better way to phrase it
It was the most normal place for a kid to be.
in a tweet format.
No matter how it happened, home is home.
Just let me know when you post
One
that
day
tweet.
you won't be able to go back. You know?
23 years ago, on January 1st, I came into this world screaming inside this sleazy soapland. My mom worked at Soaplands, even popped me out in one. Then she disappeared. I didn't know that till I was older, when Dad told me. I say Dad, but we weren't related by blood. He was the owner of the soapland that took me in. Don't know who my other dad is. Probably some guy who dropped in for a wham-bam thank you, ma'am.
Hey, can someone keep an eye on Ichiban?
Oh, come here, Ichi.
Hey, it's my turn to hold him.
I was raised by this city's working class folks.
Truly a man of the people.
I had to mute myself. I started dying. So the baby crying, I did not expect.
According to
And it didn't sound like
society,
that at the
all
beginning.
those people who raised me are scum.
Well, I suppose that would make me scum too.
What? Never. You're everything I want to be. You're like a god.
So, first I'm a king, and now I'm a god?
When I met you, I had just graduated middle school.
God, how many flashbacks
After
there
my
are.
foster dad died, I dropped out of school and just started drifting. Just picking fights, shaking people down for easy money. But karma always catches up to a dumbass punk. Eventually, I beat up the wrong guy, a Yakuza.
If you're a kid who can beat up the Yakuza,
So
that's...
yeah, his crew locked me in a Yakuza office and beat the shit out of me. I thought I was a goner, but I made one last-ditch effort to live and yelled out a name. Arakawa. What? The Arakawa family. If you kill me, they'll hunt every last one of you down. In those days, the name Arakawa the Assassin was like a whispered threat. I didn't give a shit about Yakuza or who they were at the time, but I knew that name. I thought if I name-dropped them, maybe they'd freak out and let me live.
You're saying you're Arakawa? A kid like you?
But my plan backfired. Big time. Turned out, these guys were in a huge turf dispute with the Arakawa family.
One of your little brats damn near beat my boy to death. Says his name's Ichiban Kasuga. Oh, he ain't getting away. Not in the sorry state we put him in. You want him back, you better send Patriarch Arakawa personally.
I knew the jig was up. I'd never even met Arakawa, so obviously he wasn't gonna come.
Maybe we ought to just kill him, Aniki. Arakawa ain't gonna show his face to pick up his trash.
Looks like you're shit out of luck, you little brat.
We're going to be hearing a lot of that actor, Bryce Papenbrook. He voices so many side characters and NPCs in this.
Sorry I'm late. You guys always go this hard on kids? Where's this brat of mine you say you've got?
Arakawa-san! The little fuck damn near took our guy out! We can't just hand him back to you without some compensation! Somebody's gotta take responsibility!
I see. Well, how about a finger? I'll trade you my finger for him. Sound fair? I'll just borrow this.
Face.
All right then. Let's go, you little shit. What?
You saved my life. Why? How can I
Save your blubbering gratitude. That finger wasn't for you. I'm a Yakuza. For us, reputation is everything. My face, my name, they mean something. What do you think it would have meant if I'd begged them to return you? The whole Arakawa family would have paid for it. If a Yakuza shows weakness, he's done. I did the only thing that would preserve my family's cred.
Not the only thing. You could have just said you didn't know me. Why not do that?
Why not, indeed? Maybe I wanted to make an impression on a kid who knew my name.
And at that moment, I saw my life's path ahead of me. It was following this man.
I love these kind of visuals where there's a static background with like one moving element. I believe they're called cinemagraphs. I've been wanting to get some art of myself with that kind of aesthetic.
Welcome back, Patriarch Arakawa!
Back the fuck up! How many times I gotta say this? We got no cups for punks like you.
Never mind the kid, Joe.
I didn't care how often they ignored me or what they said. I stood outside that office every day. In the pouring rain. Under the scorching sun. Welcome back, Patriarch Arakawa!
Who's he? You know him?
Go on ahead, Masato. Kid, the Yakuza isn't something to aspire to. Haven't your parents explained that to you?
I don't have parents, sir! I had a foster dad, but he's dead now!
Come on.
Sir!
It'd been 100 days since I'd met Arakawa-san.
There's a lot of different ways I could rephrase that, but I'll definitely take that under advisement when I'm thinking.
Man, that Oden is always so freaking good. Thanks for treating me, boss.
Sure thing.
Those glasses are so dorky.
Hey, it's almost time for the countdown.
Hey, stop it!
You came here alone on New Year's Eve. That means you're looking for one thing.
Leave me alone!
Quit acting like you're too good for
Fireworks?
us. Let's have some fun.
Sometimes it's the scum of society that has to do the cleaning up.
It's a public space, man. What is that even supposed to mean?
A new century is about to start, and I know you don't want to spend the first week lying in a hospital bed. Get out of here before an old man has to crack some skulls.
Oh shit.
The hell you say? Keep out of this. Who the fuck are you?
Tojo clan, Arakawa family. Now get your drunk asses away from the lady here. Time to go home and listen to the New Year's bells like good boys.
Hold on. Are you guys Yakuza? They've gotta be. Look, he's got the hair and everything.
Yeah, plus they're wearing costumes straight out of a mafia movie.
You fuckers better not be making fun of us!
Costumes.
Hey boss, leave this to me.
We don't want to make you a playable character either. It's too much work.
It's been a few years since I saw you fight. Hopefully you're stronger now.
Just wait till you see what I can do.
Let's do it! Yeah!
Cool.
He skips around like a jackass, and he's filled us with rage. So the rage status causes us to blindly attack, and we don't get to choose our actions anymore.
There we go.
The timing on that kick is hard to react to.
Who is this guy?
For some reason, Arakawa is in a
He's crazy.
combat stance as well.
You okay, miss?
Get away from me!
Maybe they originally
Come on, at least thank the boss.
It's
planned to
fine.
have him fight.
Just forget it, Ichi. Remember, we're Yakuza.
But decided not to program that in the end.
Now then, I'll see you later, Ichi. You better show up at the office next year.
Ha, wouldn't miss it for the world. Good night, boss.
You too.
Man, he's such a badass. Now, I wouldn't mind another drink.
So many charms on that phone.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo! Let's go! Happy
Yay,
New
it's
Year!
2001!
I wonder if it's 2001 so that they can make another Ichi pun. I wouldn't put it past them.
Sir, you have to wake up. Wake up now.
Oh yeah, we're so cool.
Oh shit. Fell asleep.
It's dangerous to fall asleep outdoors, you know. Can I see identification?
Identification?
Yes.
I'm tired of
your
my fucking hair.
license. A violent crime was committed out here recently.
Shit. My wallet's gone.
You see why you shouldn't sleep out here? You need to file a stolen item report now? I'm busy, so you'll have to go down to the station.
Hi, boss. First of all, Happy New Year.
Sorry to call you first thing in the morning, Ichi.
No problem. I'm up and ready to seize the day.
Can you come by the office?
Sure thing. You want to go out for the first shrine visit of the year?
No. Just come to the office. Try to be inconspicuous.
Okay. You got it.
I think that is the case, Gustavo, but you shouldn't test that theory.
Better to not test it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, getting drunk and sleeping on a fucking park bench.
I like the risk.
Not the greatest aesthetic.
Let's go. I'm ready to be the life of the party.
A lot of officers out here and on a holiday. Oh yeah, the one cop
Guys,
said there'd been a crime or something. Hmm?
Would you wear a cop outfit for me?
Our Kawasan said to be inconspicuous. Guess I should take the back streets. I mean, I wouldn't object to it. I mean, do we need the whole outfit or just the cuffs? a lot of cops around here right now. Let's find another route.
I mean, why limit ourselves? I do have a nurse outfit.
Damn.
It can be a profession thing.
I feel like the narrative is going to get a little too in depth. It's like, okay, so you're a nurse who's been handing out like painkillers to people dealing drugs on the street, and I'm the cop that's going to put you in your place. And like, what? Wait, why am I writing so much backstory for?
I do want to get a pair of fuzzy cuffs that match, so that's also gonna,
Arakawa,
you know.
and don't you forget it.
Oh yeah, asshole! How about you don't forget your place?
Oh yeah? And who the fuck are you?
There's Pappenbrook already, again.
The Sakaki family, dumbass!
I don't believe you don't already have a pair of pink fuzzy cuffs. Are you telling me you don't?
No.
Okay, we can fix that.
I don't have any cuffs. I promise. Normally, all the stuff that I have is like singular based.
That man just exploded a fucking motorcycle.
Check this out! Come on!
Cool. I'm struggling with the timing here. Let's deal with you. Oh, so here's the thing. You cannot control your character placement, but similar to the object attacks, if you are running past an enemy, other enemies in the battle will attempt to strike you, and if they hit you, your turn is canceled. But
yeah, take that fucking cone.
If you pick up a weapon, suddenly your normal attack not only does extra damage, but you gain an AoE to your attack. Oh, come on. That guy was really ready. I started mad dogging me. Rude. Oh, he tried. He tried. I'm pressing that way too early for that guy.
And pimp slap.
I don't know if he was taking extra damage because I was hitting him against a wall, or if I was just getting lucky with crits there. Yeah, yellow damage is a critical hit. Then you get the extra sound effect on it.
Fuck you! You're gonna regret this!
What the hell was that about? Probably nothing. We've always got some kind of beef with the Sakaki going on. Oh shit. That took a while. Gotta head into the office.
Jesus Christ, Gustavo.
Can I take picture? Can I snap? You know?
You got your fucking thirsty flirts on a hotkey there, buddy. Oops, my finger slipped and I accidentally wrote an entire poem dedicated to you.
It's me.
I'd like to feel your body heat. Oops, sorry, my finger slipped.
Boss? Good morning.
Oh, Ichi. Have a seat.
Sir!
He's been drinking too. Doesn't look like it was too celebratory, though.
Just sit down.
Sure.
I mean, even a suit, Ties. Come on, you gotta wear
You
it.
know the Sakaki family, right?
You mean the family we've been fighting with?
We're fighting them because of a rumor that they're connected to the
Right.
Omi.
But I
Just to be clear, the Omi Alliance is the other major faction, aside from the Tojo clan. But yeah, they are based in the Kansai region, in Sotenbori, which is another key location you can visit in these games, aside from Kamurocho.
The Omi all the way out in Kansai?
Yes. They control the entire region. They're much bigger than most people realize. The Tojo clan has butted heads with them for years. It's a bitter rivalry.
And what? The Sakaki family's cooperating with them?
No. The Sakaki family isn't stupid enough to commit outright treason. But they have been selling intel to the Omi for some quick, easy cash. I confronted them about it at an officers' meeting. But their patriarch pretended not to know anything.
Bastard traitor.
Long story short, they don't like us much right now. But at the same time, they still report directly to our main family. So we need to be careful. We don't want to cause the main family any trouble. That said...
Did something happen?
2 hours ago, I got a call from Joe. He shot a Sakaki Yakuza.
Really?
And another point of elaboration here, guns are not only illegal in Japan, but they are extremely hard to obtain, even amongst crime families. So any gun violence that takes place is like the serious of serious deals. And that's why they're making such a big deal about this. Not the fact that he killed a man, but the fact that he shot him specifically. Also seconding that, Gustavo. And to answer your question, I would certainly not object to wearing a suit, but I'm still working on myself and my bod. So it's I do not currently own a suit, and it's gonna be a while before I'm gonna pay to get one tailored. So, you know, it is what it is. But eventually,
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm
hearing.
Apparently,
Like,
he just happened to
thick
run
men.
into one of them.
Mm.
They were both alone. No other men.
Mm.
It was one-on-one.
BB.
They talked shit to each other for a bit. Then, Joe pulled his gun. Luckily, no one saw them. But the police have already found the other guy's body. It's only a matter of time before they raid our office. If word gets out that our captain killed someone from a family above ours, it will be considered mutiny. We'll be
Fucking
expelled
Capillos.
from the Tojo clan. and our tiny family will go up in smoke.
I like how he wears a glove to conceal the finger he cut off.
You see why I can't let Joe get arrested for this.
I believe Amon is referring to a super boss that appears in the games.
To take his place?
Are you serious, boss? I mean, I've been waiting for a shot like this. This is my chance to finally repay my debt to you. After everything you've done for me. Let him lock me up for 10 or even 20 years. I'd be happy to do it for you.
Ichi.
No worries, Gustavo. I'm sure we will. We're about to go to prison! Yay!
Happy birthday, Aniki!
Hey, Mitsu. Thanks.
Good job surviving another year. We made it to a new century.
Oh, yeah. Guess so.
Damn, you sound pretty bored for a birthday boy. What's up with you? Hey, you going to your first shrine visit of the year? How about we do Kamaro again?
You do it, and have a good time. I'm not going.
Huh? Why not?
Something came up.
Did Captain Sawashiro spring something on you?
In a sense.
Yeah, basically.
The New Year's barely begun and he's already working you like a dog.
No holidays for the Yakuza. We work 365 days a year.
So you're gonna be busy all day?
Maybe all
Mitsu,
decade.
How old are you right now?
20, if you really want to know. Why?
So in 10 years, you'll be 30. In 20, you'll be 40.
Great math, dude. What are you getting at?
Just
dead.
Eat well and live life to the fullest, man.
You feeling okay?
I'll call you later.
All right.
For my last meal, let's go with a beef bowl. Honestly, not a bad idea. But also, new theater, Tokyo Girls Playhouse, second floor. Just the way that certain things are framed after cutscenes is a little... was a little funny to me. Now we already got
Let's go see the nude girls.
Let's actually take a look at the a cute stuffed animal you can get from a UFO catcher. Just wanted to see if it had a fun description or anything. Gotta push over the cone one last time. No, yeah. Put it in its place. If I'm going to prison, I'm taking you with me. Yeah, gyudon is so good. Unfortunately, the local Don Booty house that was like literally like 2 blocks away from my apartment closed down during the pandemic. Really sucks.
Don Booty House.
Yeah. Any kind of Japanese food that's served in a bowl.
As a free man for a while.
Sounds amazing.
Screw it. Yo, hit me with one more.
Huh? Sure. Coming right up. Another beef bowl.
It pains me to say this, Ichi, but you've been banished from the family effective last month.
What? Banished?
If only he'd been from
Oh.
a family outside the clan. I could have merely expelled you, but this man, not only was he Tojo, he reported directly to the main family.
But being banished, doesn't that mean I can never come back?
Don't worry, I'll be working on that personally. I'll have the whole thing reversed by the time you get out of prison.
Thank you, boss.
And perhaps banishment will work in our favor. The court will go easier on you now that you're just a civilian.
Let them do their worst. I can handle a few years in the can.
Yes, you can. I.e., fighting the brothers off that booty. Sorry.
I don't think that's as much of a concern in a Japanese prison.
Fantasy just enveloped my brain, I'm sorry. Okay, continue.
You gotta savor every last moment, don't you?
While eating a beef bowl? For sure.
Yeah, beef bowl.
Man really loves his beef. God damn.
I was catching a nuke vibe, but
Okay, you mean?
my mind is in the gutter,
Hey, buddy.
as per usual.
Did you ever find your wallet? Well, if not, you might as well file a theft report inside.
Okay, Size. Hear me out. One of those outfits, right?
We find the defendant Ichiban
Yeah.
Kasuga guilty
Okay.
of murder. He is
Putting it
hereby
out there.
sentenced to 15 years in prison.
For the family. Completed chapter 1.
So good.
I
My
guess
heart.
Hmm?
My heart. There's like, okay, so whenever you and Comet were like trying to get me to play this game, I can see it now because my, like, I don't know if you were watching like my avatar, but I was trying like to contain it because sometimes I would look over and like I was just it portrayed my face too well. I was just so sad. This is a good story though.
No, when
Thank
when I stream, my stream manager only shows me like a smaller window, so it's harder for me to make out little details like that. So like when you pointed out like that you were leaning on my shoulder, like I looked over and I saw that very clearly, but seeing like the more nuanced details on your face, I'd have to look closely. In which I would only do when we're like having a conversation like this and just kind of talking while the game is paused or whatever. But like consider I can't like tab out or the game audio goes out or I want to make sure I'm reading the subtitles so I can point out anything important for context, like when they reference stuff like the GSDF and whatnot, which not everyone might be able to clue into immediately. I'm more focused on that, but it will definitely be something for me to maybe rewatch some of the cutscenes in the VOD and appreciate everything that's going on with you.
Well, just a warning. I did lean on your shoulder quite a bit just because I thought it was adorbs.
Oh no,
So-
me 100%. Like this. I'm living the dream right now. But yeah, I was never sure if Comet wanted you to watch this because of your particular interests or more because of his interests, and just how wild this game can get later on. Because there's a lot of potential reasons he might have had, whether those motives are ulterior or not. So I'm excited
Comet
to see.
loves to see because I'm very expressive when it comes to my face. So I think that he was just trying to push everything that would like I guess show up on my model.
Right.
Like yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes he'll say shit just to
get a reaction.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
because
I
I'm
get
very
that.
expressive.
Yeah.
Um most people think like I'm angry all the time because of my resting bitch face, but it's just because I'm such an expressive person in general.
Gotcha. But yeah, like the story in this game, like when it gets going, like there's a lot of gameplay, don't get me wrong, but like when the cutscenes are going, it's basically like watching a film. Like this is effectively a watch party.
I'm totally cool with that because like I said, I've been literally trying to like it's hard to explain, but I've been trying to like relax my face a lot because like I've been smiling and or like just my face in utter disgust because of some of these people.
Lots of ups and downs, like some really good moments, but like a lot of trauma being dumped on us immediately. I did also want to point out, it does show that we are currently an Arakawa loyalist, job level 2. That is something that they're actually going to change around momentarily. I probably should have looked at our status menu at the beginning, but I didn't. But I think that'll be sufficient. Chapter 2, Bloody Reunion. Summer 2002. It's been
a year and some change.
It's interesting to see the different kinds of like prison work that inmates will do depending on the country.
Jesus, even with the shaved head.
Hey, you missed a box. So you're gonna...
Sir, I've completed my quota for the day. May I take a bathroom break?
Very well.
That's right. The snapping.
So, word in the yard is you used to be Tojo Clan. You think you can be the perfect little prisoner and get back on the outside quick and easy? Idiot, you're a murderer. You could act like a goddamn angel in here, but you won't be getting parole for at least 10 years. So I'd say it's in your best interest to get along with us. Not much to say, huh? Hey, what family were you in? That's a simple enough question to answer. Right?
The Arakawa family.
Arakawa? You mean that little after-school club of a family? Oh man, this is such a letdown. Here I was thinking we had a real gangster in the house.
What did you just say?
I said your family's a bunch of small-time punks. Your patriarch may have been Arakawa the assassin once, but that was a long time ago. I heard he's gone fucking soft now. You got locked up for that washed-up has-been, and you think it means something. Oh, that's so fucking cute.
Bastard. I'll kill you.
Try your best, little bitch. Oh, you fucking...
Get ready for it. The bread.
Why'd you suddenly fight back? You took it for a whole year. Those guys had to be taken to the police hospital for crying out loud. You knocked all their teeth out.
They were talking shit about my boss.
Your patriarch waiting for you on the outside?
Yeah. They were calling him a nobody, saying all this bullshit about him going soft. I couldn't just let that stand.
Well, what's he gonna say when he hears the bad news?
He won't hear it. That's why I beat their sorry asses.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your sentence getting extended.
Bread.
I don't understand why anybody commits murder in the first place. But if there really is someone out there waiting for you, you should behave yourself. When someone believes in you, try not to disappoint them.
I know it's a dramatic moment. His sentence has gotten extended, but like, video games can show people fucking eating bread now. You know? 15 years
15
later.
years? Oh my god.
Also, people under the covers. Video games can't typically show that because it's hard to animate like a model going underneath the covers without shit clipping all over the place. This has
Number
actual
1119. Letter for you.
And moving covers.
Apparently it's from someone important.
RGG Studio just flexing all over the industry right now.
It's from Arakawa-san.
Bread tech and bed tech.
Bed
Dear
tech.
Ichiban, I wanted to avoid writing to you while you're in prison, but today my brush just called to me. If your sentence hadn't been extended, I would be planning your big welcome back party right now. I can't tell you how sad I am that I can't do that. The days have been so lonely without you. Sometimes I think I hear your laughter in the office, but I always turn around and see that nobody's there. Only a parent knows how truly empty a home can feel. Parents are nothing without their children.
2019, Ichiban Kasuga gets out of prison.
I'm anxiously waiting for the day when I will turn around and see your laughing face.
18 years.
Jesus.
And he's got the man bun.
But yeah, but he's looking good. I was gonna say.
Or ponytail, at least.
P.S.
Yeah, man buns aren't fun.
The day you get out of
I can
prison,
tell you right now.
let's get that Peking duck we missed.
The Peking duck! I told you it was important. It's very
Pecking.
important.
Boss, I'm so sorry. When I got into that fight,
It's
I
not
wasn't even
him.
thinking about how long you had
I
already
just have
been
this
waiting
feeling.
for me. An extra 3 years I made you wait just because I did something stupid. I'm sorry I failed you. I held you up for so long, but I'm out now. I'm finally back.
It's not even that it's not him. Hello,
Oh.
young man. Glad there's no one.
Oopsie doopsie poopsie.
At least this guy's cool. He seems like a good cop.
Did you not know they've gotten more strict about enforcing the anti-Yakuza laws? It shouldn't surprise you that bosses aren't pulling up in fancy cars at prisons anymore.
In the letter, he said he'd come for me.
Not gonna happen. Just too dangerous these days.
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
So again, just remember, we went from like the late 90s, well, early 2000s, to almost current day.
Hi, Nuna.
Welcome in, Nuna.
Hey,
The welcome
cuties.
wagon was coming.
Oh, who's this cool old man?
Of course, you being in the slammer for 18 years, only natural you'd be a bit mixed up. Gotta say, that's some deep loyalty you've got, waiting for a boss that never even visited you.
Who the hell are you?
Kanagawa Police.
No, you Nuna.
Used to be. Now I'm just a washed-up DMV grunt 1 year shy of retirement.
What's a guy from the slowest department ever doing here?
Enjoy your lurk,
Come to
Nuna.
remind me to renew my license? Is that a service you offer nowadays?
I'm here because I have real business with you. You, the murderer, who shot a man on the last night of the 20th century. Heck, I even used some precious PTO to be here today.
Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I don't plan on being a repeat offender.
That's what everyone thinks when they get out. The moment they set foot on the other side of this fence.
Shove it up your ass. You don't know shit about me.
You were born and raised in Kamurocho, after being abandoned at the famous Shangri-La soapland. The owner, Jiro Kasuga, took you in. Then he and his prostitutes raised you. Well, after that, it's by the book. You dropped out of school, committed multiple offenses of shoplifting and assaults, then finally joined the Yakuza at age 16. Oh, you had a largely unremarkable career as a member of the Tojo clan's Arakawa family. Well, till the night you killed an officer higher up on the food chain. Then, January 1st, 2001, you turned yourself in at Kamuro Police Station. Then, you were sentenced to 15 years at this prison. After getting an extra 3 years tacked on for bad behavior, we finally arrive at today, where you were just released about 3.5 minutes ago. That about sum it up.
Wow, you're my biggest fan for sure. You want an autograph to show your DMV friends?
I just do my homework.
Great, whatever. I don't care why you're here. Just get out of my way. There's somewhere I need to be.
Oh, paying a visit to the Arakawa family?
It ain't none of your business. Just leave me alone.
Oh, but actually, it is my business. It very much is. Nothing personal, of course. Now, you're free to go wherever you feel like, but I'm coming with.
What? Are you serious? What? Whatever. Do what you want, man.
Oh, yeah. It's time.
Miss, I don't want to insult you, but... What did you do to my hair?
I tried. It's just when you asked for a punch perm, I had to look it up. The truth is, I've never done one before.
How am I supposed to face the boss with a rat's nest on my head?
I love how well the laugh is animated. It's so good.
And he's just rocking it.
What kind of look are you going for, man?
Shut up! I just ended up with a bad barber is all. The hell's your deal anyway? You really gonna just keep following me?
I told you, I have business with you. But I'm waiting patiently for you to take care of yours. So, what's next?
You're creeping me out, man. Give me a break.
I
wondered where you were going. Check out Suzumori's grave, huh? Hold on. Isn't he the guy that was killed 18 years ago?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So, who killed him?
You're looking at him.
Get real.
You think I'm joking?
Let me ask you this then. Why'd you kill him?
I'd been banished from the Arakawa family, and I was so mad, I just did it.
You killed someone just because you were pissed off. What are you, a schoolboy with daddy's gun? Nah, you ain't that immature. Now, if I were you, I wouldn't be visiting the guy's grave.
How do you even give a shit, huh?
I know that 18 years ago, Suzumori was shot and killed. But not by you. And yet, you turned yourself in to save your family. I mean, everyone knew you didn't do it. The director of criminal affairs, the judge, jurors. Come on, Kasuga. You served your time. Why are you still lying? Who really killed him?
Me. I did it.
Well, you're a real piece of work.
Well, you're a big pain in my ass. When are you gonna drop the act?
My act?
The detective shtick. Why are you following me around? There's no way an old fart one breath away from retirement suddenly decides to babysit an ex-con. Who are you really? What the hell's your angle here, man?
My angle. Well?
Arakawa-san. That's Arakawa.
I like how many small changes they make to the character models as time goes on.
Who's this dude?
That guy is Arakawa-san, isn't he?
Why you asking? Who the hell are you? You some kind of reporter?
We don't do media, so get out of here. Go on, beat it.
You don't understand. I used to be a member of the Arakawa family.
If you were from the family, then we would know who you are.
I've been in prison for 18 years. I just got out today.
If you're gonna lie, you're gonna have to do better than that.
Just let me talk to Arakawa-san. You'll be glad to see me, so let me through.
Hey! Hold your horses there, dumbass. You don't know what you're dealing with.
Yeah, they're busy visiting an important grave today. Go on, get out of here.
I didn't do 18 years for this shit. Step aside. If you don't, they're gonna have 2 more graves to visit today.
Fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up.
The battle is on. Yeah. This sucks. Check this out. Come on.
Oh. Okay, so now we're bleeding. Okay, so it's like poison. We'll take damage every turn. So if I had been more on point with blocking that knife, we could have avoided being wounded.
Check this out. Come on.
I think it clears up after a couple turns though.
This sucks. Check this out. Come on.
Wham!
Oh my lord.
Put that man in the ground.
You bastard. You think you're getting away with this?
Oh, you want some more?
Enough! Kasuga! Hey, fellas, we're sorry, okay? My friend here, he's a little crazy, that's all.
What the hell you say about me?
Look, I'll give him a good talking to. Sorry about all this. We'll get out of here.
The fact that they're casually brandishing a gun like that means that shit has changed.
Go with me, damn it! Don't you get it? That's my boss! Boss! Arakawa-san!
How he just didn't hear all that commotion.
Today! It's Ichiban! Ichiban Kasuga! Why didn't he recognize me?
You were gone for 18 years. Isn't it possible he forgot who you were?
No way! He didn't forget me! I mean, shit! He sent me a letter in prison! I'm sure he just didn't hear me. He's older, you know? His ears are starting to go, and his eyes, too.
Justification.
He definitely heard you. Pretty sure your eyes met, too.
No, he didn't!
I understand. It's a hard thing to accept, Kasuga. But take a hint. Best case scenario, he simply forgot about you. If he does actually remember you, then clearly he doesn't want to talk to you.
That's not true. There's just no way! I know the problem.
What now?
Think. Why would he be here?
Visiting a grave, probably.
Exactly. Visiting Suzumori's grave. And I bet if he saw me standing right next to it, he'd recognize me on the spot. Yeah, all I gotta do is make sure he sees me right here, and...
Hey, look at that. He's, definitely visiting a different grave.
Which one?
That's the former Omi chairman's grave.
The Omi Alliance? The Yakuza who run Kansai? Why would he visit that grave? And with so many guys?
Just a reminder that Tojo and the Omi are
Thing
rivals.
for him to do, since he's an Omi officer.
Huh? Oh. Listen here, old-timer. Those guys we just finished fighting said they were Arakawa. Didn't you hear them? Well, the Arakawa family is from the Tojo clan. Tojo clan! Everyone knows they've been at war with the Omi for ages. You must have been a pretty shit detective, huh?
The Arakawa family isn't Tojo anymore.
Huh? What did you just say?
Masumi Arakawa is currently the acting captain of the Omi Alliance. He's the second in command.
What are you talking about? That can't be true.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. But think about it. Arakawa was the patriarch of a third-string family in the Tojo clan. Not the greatest position, but the tides changed for him 2 years ago. You see, the newly elected governor of Tokyo promised to scrub the city of crime. He started with targeted attacks on all Tojo's sources of funding. He called it the Kamurocho 3K Plan.
The hell's that?
An anti-Yakuza policy. Keep them hungry, keep them poor, and keep them out. 3Ks. The police started raiding major Yakuza families with surgical precision. Family officers were being arrested one after the other. There was just one exception. The Arakawa family.
Huh?
That shouldn't come as a surprise. The reason the police were able to destroy the Tojo clan so fast was because they had inside intel from the Arakawa family. Basically, Masumi Arakawa sold out the Tojo clan to the cops.
No, he wouldn't!
I'm not even finished with the story yet. With the Tojo clan almost completely wiped off the map, the Omi seized the opportunity and poured their guys into Kamurocho. And you know what the cops did? They looked the other way. Arakawa must have slipped them a little something under the table.
Like what?
I'm talking about a bribe, dumbass. Arakawa slipped the police some cash so they would ignore the Omi Alliance's expansion. And that's how they took control of Kamurocho without spilling a single drop of blood. To pay back the favor, they welcomed Masumi Arakawa into their organization as the acting captain. Meanwhile, in the eyes of the Tojo clan, Arakawa had committed high treason.
Welcome.
Welcome on in, Trivix. Hope you're having a good day. What were you streaming? Hope you had a good time. We're currently in the middle of a whole bunch of cutscenes early on in Yakuza Like a Dragon, so apologies if I'm not super responsive to chat right now. Just trying to get through these so that we can get access to some more open gameplay and be a bit more interactive with chat. So I'm just going to kind of front load this explanation real quick. You know, if you need to get yourself something to eat, something to drink, or get some rest, by all means, go ahead and do that. But again, feel free to share what you did on stream, and you know, I'll get back to that. Yeah, why not, Cthulhu's? Again, always seems. Well, that was the second shout out. Normally the first one freezes, but the second one did as well. I might have to swap that out. It's been a long time coming. Or maybe that's as long as the clip is. I don't know. I'd have to verify. But yes, as Kana said, thank you for trusting us with your viewers. And hell yeah! 2 bosses in Dark Souls 1? That sounds like a lot of progress. Which ones? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. We're having a good time so far. I wasn't sure quite how... I enjoy this game a lot. I've played through it before, but this is Kana's first time experiencing the game. A friend of his highly recommended it to him. And I wasn't sure quite how he would react, but it seems like thus far he's having a good time, so I'm happy with that. The Hydra and Sif. Okay. I remember struggling the Hydra back when I played. But it took me a long time to get good at Souls-likes. Yeah, no, Yakuza is great. But we're going to get back to this, but thanks again for the raid.
Thank you, thank you.
Little of the Tojo remains will occasionally attack the Omi, but it's pitiful. I'm sorry to tell you all this, but you had to find out sooner or later. Don't let it get you down. It had nothing to do with you. You okay? You feeling all right?
Nothing is fucking all right!
Yeah, didn't think so.
Oh yeah, language warning.
Arakawa-san defecting to the Omi? The Tojo clan is gone? You know what? You're a fucking terrible liar!
So, you don't believe me?
No way in hell it went down like that! Arakawa-san was like the walking image of duty and honor!
You saw him! He was visiting an Omi grave. Think about that.
That wasn't Arakawa-san! I haven't seen the guy for 18 years, so how am I supposed to recognize him?
A justification!
Now that I think about it, that guy wasn't even wearing clothes that Arakawa-san would wear!
You do recall the men you fought identified themselves as Arakawa, yeah?
We must have misheard him! Where are you taking me anyway? This isn't the way to Kamurocho!
We're going to Yokohama.
What? No, I need to get to Kamurocho!
I told you, there's nothing for you there. But come with me to Yokohama. As I've said, the two of us have business to attend to.
Enough mystery! What business?
An investigation. You are gonna help me with it.
Oh, fuck off! Why should I help you with anything, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think you had a choice in the matter? Soon we'll be in Kanagawa Prefecture, my jurisdiction. Now calm down, and let's have some peace and quiet, hmm?
You know what? Stop the car right now, or else I'll fuck you up!
Hey, Kasuga! If you won't come the easy way, I can make up a reason to do it the hard way. You want that?
Oh, now the threats are starting, huh? Well, at least they make you seem like a real cop.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, like any dirty cop. You're coming up with some bullshit story to trick me. So what is it you want? For me to do some of your dirty work? I can see right through you, fucker. What
It's hard to
family in
take him
Yokohama are you
seriously.
from?
Wow. I showed you my badge, remember? But I guess there's no cure for stupid.
Ha! You think I'm gonna fall for that bullshit?
Hey, what do you think you're doing, you idiot?
They might have bread tech and bed tech, but they don't have seatbelt tech. Nobody's wearing their goddamn seatbelts.
Where do you think you're going?
Yes, Trivix, this is our new protagonist, Ichiban Kasuga.
Were you even listening to me?
You really need to drop the detective act already. It's obvious you're a Yokohama Yakuza. And hey, at least I'll get one hell of a story out of this, how I nearly got kidnapped right out of prison.
Oh, you are such a dumbass.
I have to go find Arakawa-san now. He's somewhere in Kamurocho waiting for me. Look, thanks for testing my instincts after I was in the joint for so long. Now see ya.
This is Yakuza 7.
Promise, Kasuga, there's nothing left for you in Kamurocho. Oh, damn it. I thought shit might go sideways. Guess he has to see it for himself.
The genre has also changed from action RPG to turn-based RPG. Frozen caveman discovers selfie sticks. The fuck is a smartphone?
Is that a cigarette?
Vapes? Where's my Nokia?
I don't like this new world.
I think this is a reference to a classic shot in the series as well. Usually Kiryu standing at the gates of Kamurocho. It's really Kamurocho, but everything's so different now. First things first, I need to stop by the office. Okay, I think we're going to take a quick break and get something to drink and use the washroom. Also, can we check our stats? Job? Does it tell us what the job is? No, we are still the Arakawa Loyalist. Ichiban Kasuga exclusive job relies on bare-knuckle brawling and Kasuga's pro wrestling moves to knock enemies senseless. A high offense job that allows Kasuga to learn terrain-based skills. You qualify for the job. But yeah, I don't remember the Hydra being that awkward. Is it a matter of like not doing enough damage to the individual pieces of the Hydra? I thought you could kill it without having to attack the body. But it's been a long time, so feel free to fill me in on how that works while we quickly step aside. How does this work again? There we go. Okay. I'm going to go get a drink, use the washroom. Con, if you need to do the same, feel free. Otherwise, keep chat entertained, I suppose. BRB. All right, I'm back. Let me see what's going on here. So Like a Dragon Ishin is actually from a while ago. I believe it was originally for the PS3 and never got localized, so they brought it over recently with a remaster. I suppose the Hydra fight probably goes differently if you've got a strength build and you're doing enough damage with when you hit each of the heads. Ah, yeah. No, I'm definitely more into the deck side of things. I never really got into the Dark Souls games, to be completely honest. Not even Bloodborne. Elden Ring, however, is my jam. But Code Vein was probably more my like real hook into the Souls-like genre. I'm assuming that that Kana is AFK, so we're gonna give him a second to catch up to us. Just trying to think if there's anything I should mention while we're waiting here. See, like, I would probably be more than able to deal with the Dark Souls games now, because like I really got into Elden Ring. Like, I got all the achievements on the console version. Now I'm replaying it through it on the PC, and people can vouch. Like from what I've streamed so far, I'm doing quite well. Yeah, I think it really just comes down to the fact that there are a lot of different ones that all have their own unique styles. Like Dark Souls 2 of the Dark Souls games was the one that I got hooked on the most, and that was mostly because of just the world design. Yeah, it's very expensive. Code Vein, conversely, often goes on sale for a real cheap price. Oh, I need to make a reminder for myself. Let's see. There's also something that I was looking at earlier that I may have made a note for myself. Probably. I think I got an alert for something that's like on sale on Steam, and I was like, I should maybe consider getting whatever game it was. Might have been Anno Mutationum. I have it on console, but I prefer to have it on Steam if I'm going to play it on stream. But yeah, a Hi-Fi Rush has been on sale at least once so far. Not a significant discount. It is worth noting that Yakuza Like a Dragon is on sale right now for like $20 Canadian, which is a really good price for it, honestly.
Just so you know, I am kinda here.
Kinda here.
You have to like fix my hair. It's getting on my nerves.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Just let me know when you're ready. Actually, Cthulhu, it looks like Hi-Fi Rush is on sale. It's 20% off right now. But it'll probably go for a deeper discount later. So if you don't think you can run it right now, you could probably get it for much cheaper later. But yeah, I have this huge thing right now, Trivix, where I'm trying to rebuy a bunch of games that I have on PS4 on PC just because it's easier to stream them instead of playing them through a capture card. Like, I have this game on console, but I thought it would look a lot better on PC. don't know if it necessarily does or not. And I think it still ran at 60 frames per second on the PS4 Pro. But the main difference is there is the timing aspect of blocking during battles, and that would have probably been a little finicky playing it through a capture card and dealing with the delay.
Okay, so I can look now. So you
Okay.
can start. I'm still fiddling with my hair.
That's fine, as
So
long as
if
you're
you
not overly preoccupied.
if you see my avatar freaking out, that's what's happening.
Yeah, I've also kind of been in the mood because I've been watching some playthroughs of like Final Fantasy games and whatnot. I've been in the mood for a game that like switches between protagonists, so I was thinking of maybe getting into Octopath Traveler, but the first game doesn't have a demo, so I'm going to try out a demo of the second one and see how I feel about it. But I think the first Octopath isn't currently on sale, or at least it's not at a particularly steep discount. It's 50% off right now, actually, but it's still $41.99. Jesus. Yeah, okay, I did look at that earlier. But yeah, for a game that has pixel graphics like that, I struggle to justify paying that much. Even though it's fancy, it's in a new engine and everything, like it's a brand new game. I struggle to look at a game like that and feel like it should be that much. Like I'd be fine paying maybe $20 for it. But $41.99 for like a pixel JRPG like that is like, eh. Anyway, back to the game. These guys are just walking into a wall. Hey man, want some help with that? Capitalist Punisher. I said maybe a little bit of a delay could actually help me block things because I'm blocking a lot of things early.
That hair though.
Sometimes I end up with hair kind of like that if I go to bed immediately after a shower.
My hair's too long. But it also gets on my nerves.
But we can access the vending machines now. Vending machine.
Lucky soda.
Well, it's not so much that there are finishers, but now we have skills, and there are certain skills that have cutscenes. So we can get some Boss Rainbow Mountain coffee. We get some Iemon Tokcha green tea. Got Suntory mineral water, black oolong tea, and then I think Green Dakota is a generic brand, but that's more based on the spelling. I could be completely wrong about that. It just seems like a fake name. And then classic CC Lemon. And then this vending machine here, the red one, has some generic drinks like Peach Step, Apple Defense, Muscle Soda, and Kiwami Drink. Yeah, instead of heat actions, there's something else that we can do instead. I forget what they're called, though. And these are interesting little things where you can walk in here, and these are basically like advertisements for various like hostess clubs and whatnot. They're basically information booths for nightlife. It's an interesting concept. Whenever you hear that little doing noise, that means that there are some enemies that have entered the map, as you can see at the bottom right. Oh yeah, Trivix, enjoy your food. Yes, that is correct.
This is it, isn't it?
Hey, are you supposed to be here?
You got any idea what happened to the office that used to be here?
Office? This used to be, you know, a girls' bar.
What about before that? There was an office here.
No, before the bar it was a computer store. Before that it was a maid cafe, and before that, a Filipino bar, I think.
But 18 years ago, a family had their office here. The Arakawa family? Don't you know what I'm talking about?
A family?
Not a family, a Yakuza office, okay? Anyway, I know it was here.
That's too far back even for my old bones. But I'll be honest with you, I don't see how the Arakawa family could have been holed up in a dinky office like this.
Oh, so you do know them?
I don't think there's a soul on this side of town who doesn't. They're a huge, famous family.
Really? Finally, some good news. So where are they? I'm looking for them.
Not sure. In this day and age, Yakuza can't exactly be loud and proud, you know. Especially not hotshots like the Arakawa boys.
I get it. Okay, thanks.
Think you'll find them?
Yeah. Well, I'll just ask the old woman at the SIG stand where they're headquartered. She always knows what's going on.
Okay, good luck.
Oh yeah, like that's still gonna exist.
I know. That office has been changed like 14 times. Let's go to the newsstand.
A janitor made it sound like the Arakawa family finally made it big. Can't wait to see them now. But the problem is, where'd they go? Couldn't hurt to ask the old lady at the cigarette shop, I guess. I do like how they are basically making you retrace your steps from the past. Or am I misremembering? It might be when an objective is on the map.
Where's the old woman?
Oh, you mean the previous owner? She moved back to the countryside a long time ago. Probably taking it easy in an old folks home by now.
Oh, I see. Hey, do you know where the Arakawa family office is?
If you're not making a purchase, I should help the customer behind you.
I just want to know where the Arakawa office is.
Hey, some of us got places to be. Give me the usual. Yes, here you are. 500 yen, please. Just put it on my tab.
Wow. People sure have gotten rude since I was gone. How pathetic.
You say something?
Where'd you learn your manners, huh? Mom raised you in a barn? Jeez. And you're walking around town wearing a Tojo badge? Oh, wait. It's Omi Alliance.
So, you're in the know. What family you from?
Me? I'm Arakawa.
Oh, nice to meet you, brother. Sorry I didn't know you. I'm new.
Like hell you are. You're lying. Out here with the Omi symbols, faking like you're Arakawa. Wait. You and that crew that visited the old chairman's grave today?
Oh, yeah, there was a big ceremony scheduled. But only the Patriarch and his officers go to stuff like that. Maybe some of their assistants too, but that's it. Damn, you must be newer than me.
Tell me one thing. Who's our Patriarch right now?
Dude, you living under a rock?
Just tell me who it is.
It's acting captain of the Omi Alliance, Masumi Arakawa, obviously. Man, you forgot the name of your Patriarch? Get your shit together.
Hey, you don't order me to do anything. I'm not Omi.
Oh, but you just said you were in the Arakawa family.
Damn right. And that family is part of the Tojo clan.
Tojo clan? You sleep-talking, dude?
Do I look fucking asleep?
No, you don't. You must be one of those Tojo pests still crawling around. We've got permission from HQ to exterminate them on sight.
You Omi are the ones who invaded. This city is Tojo turf.
Not anymore. And you Tojo roaches need to die already.
Again, the most extreme, like, conflicts over nothing.
For real.
Also, I like that guy in the background on his cell phone. He's just like wiggling around trying to sidestep around the fight.
I'm
and
dead.
Everyone else just gathers to cheer us on.
Check this out.
Oh, I maybe could have attacked with that sign. Oh well.
Cool.
Ooh, that was a good block.
That's how you do it. Did Arakawa-san really betray the Tojo clan and run to the Yomi? Answer me! Yes! Aniki!
Oh, that office lady just
guy's a Tojo loyalist! Get him!
disappeared into space.
Get back here!
Whoops.
I'm
we're like Pac-Man. We got the power pellet and we're just running down the street devouring people.
Huh?
Where'd he go?
Oh.
Hit up
And
the
look,
other families. Don't let him out of Kamurocho.
Somebody teleported.
Yeah, what they expect you to do is that the dialogue will auto-scroll, but if you skip through it, because again, nobody's talking this dialogue, they will sometimes teleport NPCs around to hold the conversation. That was a close one. Hmm?
Yeah, really? Was that a close one? I feel like you instigated that entire fight for no reason.
Mm-hmm. The Champion District. There's a sight for sore eyes. Huh? Are you Ichi? Huh? What was your name again? It's me, Michio. I used to run a bar. Huh? Michio? It's been such a long time, Michi. Oh man, finally a familiar face. Ugh, back off. Huh? Reek of smoke, Ichi. Huh? I do? Oh yeah, I guess I was just at the tobacco shop. Wait, don't you smoke yourself? Get out of here. I gave up drinking and smoking ages ago. What? Moonshine Michio went cold sober? Must have been around when you went to prison. I ended up getting pretty sick. It was either quit drinking and smoking or let him send me to an early grave. So I went cold turkey on both of them. Wow, you really turned it around. I'm practically a health nut now. No alcohol, tobacco, or additives. And I'm eating better too. I'm trying to up my water intake too. Did you know 70% of your body is made of water? Even knowing that, most people don't drink nearly enough water. If you don't get some quality water in your...
Excuse me.
Michio? Maybe you could ease up on the water trivia and tell me a bit about Kamurocho? What happened with the Tojo clan and Arakawa-san while I was gone? I don't know the first thing about it. But your bar was pretty popular with Tojo clan guys, wasn't it?
Yeah.
My bar is a health food cafe now. When I banned smoking and drinking, I lost that type of customer. I don't know what the Yakuza are up to, and I couldn't care less about people who don't treat their bodies like temples. Oh. But if you're so curious, why not track down Ushio? Ushio? Remember? Your senpai from middle school. Oh yeah, that guy who used to sell black market porn. He's a magazine writer these days, and he fancies himself the go-to guy for coverage on the Yakuza. Really? And that's perfect. Well, I have my doubts that he's all that great a journalist. He'll say he's out researching a story, and then I'll see him slacking off by Children's Park.
Thanks.
Children's Park, huh? That's where I'm going then. Thanks, Michio. Swing by my cafe when you can, will you? I've got this new spring water called Aha Divine. They say it can even cure illnesses. Invite your friends too. You'll feel better. Yeah, I'll put it on the list. If you like it, I can sell you some to use at home at a discount. We even have a referral program. If I register you as a friend, then...
See ya.
Yeah, anyway, I gotta run. Glad you're staying fit. See you around. Hey, wait. I need to sell my scented oils to you.
Scented oils.
Michio sure has changed. I'm glad she's doing well, but it's kind of sad too. Well, maybe I can find Ushio at Children's Park. May as well check it out. But more importantly, the boy bands are still here.
Yes. We live and die by your rule.
I'm a vandal.
Like his hair, can they like fix it already?
What's
when
there to
he's running,
fix?
while he's running, it's just so hard to like, I don't know, focus on him.
Look at anything else. I see.
So much. It's just so much.
Nah. How many times we gotta tell you? Quit hanging around here. You made a promise. Now hand it over. Chill out, would ya? It's just a pic of you walking. You look like a badass in it. It's not a matter of if we look cool or not. The Omi doesn't do the whole press thing. So back off. I'll be the one doing the snapping. Well, aren't there any exceptions? I'm gonna run you $1,000,000 a shot if you really want them. That's just crazy. Is it now? And say goodbye to your camera.
What?
Wait, I still owe money on that thing. You think I care? Good catch.
Hey.
Why break a perfectly good camera? Who the hell are you? Gotta talk to this guy. Don't worry, I'll make sure the shots get deleted. That makes us square, right? Aren't you Ichiban? Ichiban Kasuga? You got hope. Been a while, Ushio. Hey, isn't he the Tojo clan guy? What? Red suit, scraggly hair. It's gotta be him. He's the one the Arakawa family told us to look for. If we kill him and drag him back, we'll be fucking heroes. Yeah, those pictures just got small time.
Sup?
Don't go
These
anywhere.
scripts don't know anything.
Gotta handle some scumbags real quick.
It's great.
What was that? Get him! Yeah, no, nobody will ever know anything. He just pulled out some fucking scissors.
I'm gonna cut your hair because it looks bad.
Fair enough.
And dead.
Well, we cut his life short. He skips around like a jackass, but we remain unfazed. Bam!
Instant. Wow. They look like jackasses.
I feel the stats going up.
Oh, I think we unlocked something.
Damn, you're strong. We're gonna remember your face, Dick.
Your face, Dick.
I can tell you love your job, but you ought to love being alive more. Else who's gonna take care of that precious camera?
A real fist fight between the Omi Alliance and a Tojo clan loyalist. Oh yeah, these pics will go for a fortune. Thanks, Ichiban.
Hey, hold up!
Listen here, fuckboy. You better get your ass back.
How's it feel, bitch?
What the hell are you doing, man? Don't bother that guy. It was your fault anyway.
Yeah, that guy.
Come on, get out of here.
Okay.
If I see you again, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Tough words for a guy who just took off screaming.
Yeah, you
Sad.
better run, Camelot.
No, that's the Kamurocho
It's the
mascot.
local mascot they made to improve Kamurocho's image.
What the hell is a local
He's a lop-eared rabbit.
We're gonna be here all day. Remember the internet? It's big now. Use it.
Fine.
The
Just
internet.
tell me what happened to the Arakawa family. And Arakawa-san.
You were in that family once upon a time, right?
Stop! You gotta know what happened, being a local reporter. I don't believe that Arakawa-san was a traitor. It wasn't who he was.
You really want to know why Arakawa did what he did?
Plus, he's got to have a big nose to sniff out a scoop.
Not a journalist for nothing.
So tell me,
when did you get
Smells
locked up
like
again?
information.
Smells like crime.
And Arakawa had a son, right?
Yeah, the young master. It used to be my job to escort him.
I don't know the details, but he was kind of sickly, right?
Uh-huh. What do you mean was? Is he better now?
He's dead.
What? When? How?
Would have been about 3 years after you went into the slammer. As I recall, his condition got worse. There was nothing they could do. Arakawa was pretty fond of him, or so I assume.
It was more than being fond of him. Arakawa-san would have died for his son.
Maybe the loss changed his perspective on things. Nothing worse than burying your own kid.
Yeah. I can't imagine how that must have felt. But I still don't see how that would make him betray the
Pom
Tojo
pom.
clan.
You don't. Maybe you can't understand, but once you have a child, the rest of your life is over. The kid becomes your life's purpose, you know? So imagine the grief you'd feel if the kid dies. You just keep existing with your life's purpose pulled out from under you. The parents gotta find another reason, any other reason, to keep living. Couple that with the fact that Arakawa is a Yakuza. I think maybe his new reason to live became watching the world burn.
He wouldn't.
Hey, why don't you give me some info now? You really in trouble with the Omi like those thugs said?
Yeah.
Then you shouldn't just be strolling around Kamurocho. You still got business here? If not, I'd get out of town.
I promise, Kasuga. There's nothing left for you in Kamurocho.
But then where would I go?
I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm just saying the Omi are looking for you. So I'd get out of town if I were you. Don't go home.
Home?
Yeah, the soap land you were born in? That'd be your home, right?
Shangri-La.
Hey! You're not going there now, are you? Don't do it! I'm telling you, they'll kill you!
Kill me? Let him try.
I mean, there's a very specific aesthetic to Japanese mascot characters, Cthulhu's. The one that immediately comes to mind is the weird bear from Freedom Wars. They all kind of have that aesthetic of usually like cute, like overemphasized animal character design, usually with a big hat on top. Another one of these little information booths. There will be a reason to go in these later. There will be some collectibles we can get all over the place that we can use to unlock some accessories and items and stuff. Yeah, so the young master is dead apparently. And that may have been a catalyst for all the changes. Arakawa turning traitor to the Tojo clan. Just to watch the world burn. At least as far as we know right now. I also love the name of Buffalo Wings Wild Jackson. Too hot. Oh, wait, hold on. Can we? Yes! Yes, yes! Bull in a china shop. Let's go.